Shut it up! Everybody move! Let's go! We came from the bottom of the grid today. Full throttle, no brakes, get out the way. Dust in the air and the lights burn bright. Whole crew locked in for the Saturday night. Hands in the sky when the beat drops down. Feel that bass shake the whole damn town. One shot, one dream, one chance to fly. If you're coming with us, put your fists up high. Oh, feel it coming alive. We ain't backing down tonight. We are the stars. We are the sound. Shake the walls. Shake the ground. We are the stars. We are the sound. When we show up, everybody gets loud. Hey, 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 hey. Crowd going wild when the lights flash red. Everybody moving to the beat instead. No fear, no doubt, no second guess. We came here ready and we came obsessed. Every corner turn, every joke we take, every move we make, got the whole place awake. Built from the grind, now we're taking control. Heart full of fire and a champion soul. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. Go. We saw the storm. We are the sound. Shake the walls. Shake the ground. We are the stars. We are the sound. When we show up, everybody gets loud. Hey, 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 Sun goes down and the breeze feels right. Cruising slow through the summer night. Good friends laughing by my side. No worries now, just enjoy the ride. Skanking feet on the old wood floor. Feel that rhythm knocking at the door. Cold drink raised to the sky so wide. Leave the heavy days behind tonight. We stay together through any kind of weather. Heartbeats moving with the baseline sound. Good vibes only when the crew's around. Palm trees dancing in the moonlit air. Music floating.
Testing? Testing?
Fast, but tonight more slow. Feel that reggae spirit flow. Let the stress go. Feel the warm night glow. No fighting, no pressure, no pain inside. Just peace, good friends, and the ocean tide. Wake up to my
Marshall, please, from Stadium Truck. Marshall from Stadium Truck. Nick Gibson, Owen Vanderbeek, Emerson Sturgeon, Noah Hicklin, Shane Albrico, Evan Cerisi, Connor Eastbeck, Joe Duffy, and Bo Jacobson. To Marshall, please.
Growing up twisted, living so conflicted. Every word you said made my mind feel restricted. Get this, get that, never good enough. Fake love, fake smiles, now my skin turn rough. Pull strings, control things, treat me like a puppet. Push hard, talk down and wonder why I shove it. You created this rage, now it's out of control. Every scar, every lie, put a crack in my soul. Back against the wall while the pressure keep rising. Too much noise in my head, got my vision divided.
All righty, we got everybody all checked in. Looks like my marshals are all just about in position. Let's park them guys over here on the right-hand side of the track. Qualifier number 1 about to get underway. 5 minutes to do battle, fellas. Race number 1 on the track. Race number 2 in the staging, please. Race 3, you need to be making your way to Tech. Race 3 to Tech. All right, Jonathan on the tone, followed by Rob, Sean, Eddie, Rob Katnich, Chad, Adam, and Tim. Jonathan on the tone in less than 5. Rob Sturgill, Sean, Eddie, Rob, Chad, Adam, and Tim. All righty, guys, we're off and running. Everybody get their laps in here. We'll call out the order. Rob Caddish right now leading out lap number 1 at a 13.506. Sean King on a 13.519. Jonathan Haas at a 12 lap 5 flat.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Rob right now on a 12 lap 503. Jonathan Haas on a 12 lap 505. Adam Chador 12 lap 512. Eddie Henley on a 12 lap 512. Sean King at a 12 lap 513. Rob at 11 lap 504. Tim Sullivan 11 lap 508. Chad at 11 lap 517. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. All right, guys, 1:45 down and 3:15 left to go. Rob coming across the line right now with a 4.3-second lead up on Sean King. King only 1.2 seconds up on Jonathan Haas. Haas now 0.02 of a second up on Adam Chadora.
Three minutes left.
Two minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Rob, Eddie, Jonathan, Adam, and Sean right now your top 5. Halfway there, racers, 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Rob now 8.5 seconds up on Henley. Henley now 3.4 seconds up on Haas. Haas 0.7 of a second up on Adam Chadora. Chadora 5.4 seconds up on Rob. Sean King holding on to number 6 spot. Tim Southern 7. Chad Bartlett showing in the 8. I do have a long lap here for Chad, but no
left.
transponder issues that I'm seeing. Didn't break out a minimum. I know I had one upside down against that back wall there for a little bit. .320 down, 140 left to go. Rob, Eddie, Jonathan, Adam, and Rob Sturgill. Your top 5. Cadnish has opened up a nearly 11-second lead on the field now.
One minute left.
Definitely want to check your transponder there, Chad Bartlett. I got two long laps for you, but I'm showing no transponder issues when it is working. So maybe have a loose connection or something like
45
that.
seconds left.
Rob Cadnish right now leading away. Got 11-second lead up on Eddie Henley. Henley now 7 seconds up on Adam Chadora.
.30 seconds left.
25 seconds left to go. Rob coming across the line on a 13.515 pace. Eddie Henley on a 12-lap 503. Adam Chador on 12-lap 511, just in front of Jonathan Haas, who's in a 4 at a 12-lap 513. Sean King in a 519. Rob at a 519 as well. Chad at an 11-lap 5 flat. Tim Sutton 11-lap 525. Race clock has now expired, guys. Keep going here. The computer call you done. Race number 1 almost in the books here. Race number 2, you're on deck. Race 3, you should be working your way through tech, please.
Jonathan Haas done. Rob Sturgill done. Sean King done. Rob Katnich done. Adam Kodara done.
Waiting on Chad and Tim. 2 more to finish. Chad and Tim. I do need 1 volunteer marshal, please. Waiting on Chad and Tim. Oh, careful, careful. There we go. Got to watch that guy. He's kind of fragile. He breaks real easy.
Chad Bartlett done.
All righty, guys. Grab your blowers. Grab your blowers. Blow off your designated corners, guys. Race number 2 coming up next. I need 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer. Guys, I did my best I could to try to clean it up and to minimize that as much as possible, but I will need volunteer marshals throughout the day, the rest of the day today, from time to time. I need 1 volunteer.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Casey Blaschik. Mark Decker. Brent Riley. Brad Hodge. Mac Vanderbeek. Seth Curtis.
Waiting on check from
15
Alan
seconds
Horn
to the
and
start of
David
the race.
Albrico.
Alan Horn. David Alberico.
All right, got everybody checked in. Let's get our marshals out here, please. Looks like I'm still needing that 1 volunteer. I need 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer on the top left. Either the yellow stool or the cone. I got 1 headed out that way now, but I need 1 more, please. I need 1 more. No more laps, guys. Let's get them all lined up. If I can get 1 volunteer marshal, please. On that top left. Over by the Exalt banner. Nope, it's going to be by the yellow stool. I need 1 by the yellow stool, please. Yellow stool. No more laps, guys. Line them up. I need Casey Blazik on the tone, followed by Alan, David, Brad, Mark, Seth, Brent, and Mac. Can I get 1 volunteer marshal, please, by the yellow stool? Oh, looks like I got a gentleman headed away. Thank you, sir. All righty, guys. Let him get a little bit closer, and I'm going to turn you guys loose. Here we go. Casey on the tone. Less than 5. Alan, David, Brad, Mark, Seth, Brent, and Mac. All right, race number 2 is on the clock. Race number 3, you're coming up next. Alrighty, guys, race number 2 underway. Y'all are chasing Rob's time of a 13.5.16. Alan Horn right now top of the leaderboard on a 13.5 flat, knocking on the door of a 14-lap pace here. Casey Blazik 13.5 flat as well. David Albrico on a 5.03. Mark Decker 5.09. Vanderbeek 5.11. Brad at a 5.12. Seth Curtis at a 5.21. And Brent Riley on a 5.24. So the entire field right now running 13-lap paces here. Alan Horn still maintaining that top spot at a 13.5 flat. Albrico now climbs up to the number 2 with Decker 3 and Blazik 4. 130 down, 330 left to go. David, Alan, Mark, Brad, and Casey, still your top 5.
Three minutes left.
All right, guys, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. David Albrico in the TLR, right now leading the way, 13.506. It's David, Allen, Mark, Casey, and Brad, all within striking distance of one another. They're only 1.5 seconds apart for your top 5. Albrico, 13.504. He is 0.6 of a second up on Alan Horn right now. Albrico just ran his fast lap of the race at a 23 flat. Fastest car on the track is Casey Blazik at a 22.7. 2:20 left to go, racers.
Two minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Alan Horn, now your new race leaders on a 13.503, 83 of a second up on Casey Blazik. Albrico only 0.6 of a second back of that number 2 spot. Your top three now separate here by 1.1 seconds as Blazik moves up to the race lead. Casey now 13.502. Alan Horn 13.503. David Albrico 13.504. They've opened up a 2.3 second lead right now upon Mark Decker, who's in the 4 spot. He's just in front of Brad for that number 5. 0.2 of a second separating them. Brent Riley and Mac Vanderbeek 6 and 7 now separated by 1.1 seconds with Seth Curtis in the 8 spot. 4.7 seconds away from the 7. 1 minute left to go, racers. Race number 2 on the track, and race number 3, you are on deck. Casey, Allen, David, 1, 2, and 3.
Left.
Brad now holding on to the 4, Mark Decker 5. We'll begin tomorrow morning, guys, at 8 a.m. Doors open up at 7:30. On-track activity will start at 8 a.m. with practice round number 7. Practice round 7 in the morning. It'll be a 90-second shakedown run. Essentially, all you're going to get is about 3 laps is all you're going to get. Be a real quick shakedown run. Then we're going to move into Q2 and Q3. We will have a lunch break after Q2. Lunch break after Q2. I will do a resort after this round based upon first round of qualifying. Casey Blazik, Alan Horn, David Albrico, 1, 2, and 3. Mark Decker working at number 4. Brad Hauschen at number 5. Race clock has now expired, guys. Casey Blazik going to come back to the race line, finish up with a 13.501, 1.7 seconds up on Alan Horn. Horn now going to come across the line. He's going to come home in that 2 spot, 1.8 seconds up on Albrico. As Albrico finishes it out into 3, Brad 4, Mark Decker, you're done into 5. Waiting on Brent and Mac, 2 more to finish. Brent Riley and Mac Vanderbeek, 2 to finish. There's Brent, waiting on Mac. Here he comes, and there we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. Race number 2 in the books. Guys, grab your blowers, move to the next station. I will need 1 volunteer marshal, as only had 8 on the stand. I will need 1 volunteer, please. 13.5, four-wheel drive buggy. Race number 3 coming up next.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okay. We got some batteries dead in the blowers. Batteries dead in the blowers. We can maybe grab some batteries to help out. Somebody in the pit area, grab us some batteries. Got some dead batteries there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, race number 3 on the track. Race number 4. You need to be in staging, please. Race 5 to Tech. Race 5 to Tech, please.
Tegan Cummings. Hendrick Westmoreland. Bentley Schwartz.
All right, Marshall's coming out. I already got my volunteer marshal out there, so we're good to go.
Owen Jordan. TJ Williams. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No check yet from Connor Barrows. No check from Connor Barrows. All right, guys, no more laps. It's going to be Connor on the tone, followed by Emerson, Anthony, Bentley, Tanner, Owen, Hendrick, Tegan, and TJ. All right, there. And again, I have no check from Connor Barrows. Connor Barrows, no check from you. All righty, guys, here we go. Loop. Oh, going to run it without it? Yep. All right, here we go. Emerson on the tone, less than 5. Anthony, Bentley, Tanner, Owen, Hendrick, Tegan, and TJ. All right, no start here from Connor Barrows. Race number 3 on the track. Race number 4 going to be coming up next. Alrighty, guys, race number 3 currently on the track. Race number 4, you're in staging. Emerson Sturgeon out in front. He's on a 13.507. TJ Williams right there in the number 2 spot, only half a second back. Anthony Woodruff into number 3. Woodruff now 9/10 of a second back at number 2. Bentley Schwartz in the 4. 6/10 of a second back into 3. Tanner Dillon into number 5. 1/10 of a second back. Oh, man, leaderboard changing up kind of quickly here, but Emerson Sturgeon staying out in front. 2 seconds up on the field. 1:15 down, 3:45 left to go. Emerson Sturgeon still out in front. 1.3 seconds up on Anthony Woodruff right now. TJ Williams in that number 3 spot. 3.5 seconds back at the number 2. TJ Williams, Hendrick, Westmoreland, and Bentley Schwartz, 3, 4, and 5. Emerson, Anthony, TJ, Bentley, and Hendrick. Right now, your running order. Emerson Sturgeon now 1.4 seconds up. On Anthony Woodruff. Woodruff now
2 minutes left.
5.6 seconds up on Bentley Schwartz. Schwartz now 9/10 of a second up on TJ Williams. Williams 1.4 seconds up on Hendrick Westmoreland. Borland now 12 seconds up on Tegan Cummings. Emerson starting to really stretch it out. Now 3 seconds up on the field with 1:45 left to go here in race 3. Emerson 3.7 seconds up on Woodruff. Woodruff 4.9 seconds up on Schwartz. Schwartz 2 seconds up on Westmoreland. Westmoreland 1.6 seconds up on Williams. Tegan now working at number 6 spot as he comes across the line. Owen Jordan falls down to the 8 put. Tanner Dillon out to the 8 put. Owen back up to the 7. 1 minute left to go, racers. 1 minute remaining.
One minute left.
Race 4, you're up next. Race 4.
$45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. Seconds left.
All right, guys, only 10 seconds left to go. Emerson still continuing to lead the way. 5.5 seconds up on Bentley Schwartz. Emerson right now on a 13.514 as the race clock now expires. Guys, keep going here to computer call you done.
Anthony Woodruff done. Hendrick Westmoreland done.
Kendrick Westmoreland, you're done.
Emerson Sturgeon done.
Anthony, you're done. TJ Williams done. Emerson done. As you race it back to the line, guys, you're all going to be done. You come to start finish, you'll all be done.
Tegan Cummings done. Tanner Dillon done. Bentley
Waiting
Schwartz
on
done.
Owen Jordan. Last one to finish. Owen Jordan. One more to finish here. One more to finish. Owen Jordan.
All
There we
drivers
go,
are
guys.
finished.
That's a race. Everybody
Jordan
is done. All right, race number 3 in the books. Race number 4 going to be coming up next. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. I don't know if...
1 minute to the start of the race.
Not sure what happened to Connor Barrows. He wasn't here for his race in race number 3. So he may not be. Oh, you're still here? What happened? What happened to your car? Truck? Car? Whatever it is.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What?
Alrighty. Hello. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon here at the Hobbytown Hobbyplex here in Omaha, Nebraska. And Q1 is currently underway here. And we're going to be with you for the rest of the evening. Good evening to all afternoon. Well, it's evening sometimes. It's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. But good evening to our chat. We got RC Victory Lane. Daniel Kovic's the overnight TQ in four-wheel drive at the European Championships in Austria. I have not had any time to pay attention to the European Championships. I will be quite honest with you. I forgot they were even happening. I thought they were happening next week. So I was quite shocked when I saw that Marcus Karp won that. Congratulations, won two-wheel drive. Congratulations to Karp. So I appreciate it. We got E-Money 7472. Garrett, sorry. I'm just going to call you Garrett because I can't pronounce that. We got Mott. We were just saying, wow, no Mott here. This is the Team 11 RC. Danny was like, hey, Lefty, it's the guy who, he doesn't know you're real. It's the guy who makes his own car going to be here. I was like, nope. He said it's too far of a travel for him. Up now, we have the 13.5 Expert four-wheel drive buggy class. Kind of a, I wouldn't say light, but a lot of the top dogs aren't here this weekend, so it's time for some of these other spec drivers to shine. We got Owen Vanderbeek, Luke Pravacek, Keaton Grant, Connor Esbeck, Gregory Tenrys making the trip down from trackside round one of the 2026 INS. William Schroeder, McCoy Martin making the trip from Florida, and Evan Ceresi. That's right, guys. You guys are watching Q1 of the 2026 Jconcepts Indoor National Series 16, round number 4. Thank you, Daniel Miskowski, for your support. Thank you, Ronnie Santucci. I'm pretty sure that's Sonny's dad. Hello, Sonny and Ronnie and everybody Santucci's. James Dredrick, thank you, sir, for the support. We do have a TLR. Actually, Danny, Joshua Ryan Hall, thank you very much. Rick Kinney, I'm going to miss some of you guys because I'm trying to look at the racing as well. You see your names popping up there. May the RC gods bless you guys. I wish you all the luck. We do have a on-site raffle going on as well with a Coyote Charger purchase here. So if you're in the area, if you're listening to this, come on over, purchase some e-tickets from us, and help support this broadcast. Alrighty, so Luke Pravacek in the TLR, that's the orange and white car behind him. And I do believe that is young McCoy Martin. I don't have my sector times up here. We do have sector times going. I don't really do the sector times during the... I didn't do them at Wicked Weekend. I have other information up that I like to see. So I'll bring the sector times up at some point throughout the day. All right, so Prevacek coming down the steps. Big shout out to Alex Sturgeon building an epic layout. I enjoyed the layout last year. He's built another one, and he was putting up banners. He was slaving. It was warm in there. It's warm and moist the other day, as they like to keep the track. And once again, he's also doing quite well. So he's enjoying himself, and it seems to be going well for Alex. I like seeing the track owners enjoying themselves. He's enjoying himself. He's getting yes, of course, he still has to work, but he's getting to race. All right, so that's Gregory Tennies from Trackside in a very old school OG Spencer Rifkin-esque paint job. We got, hey, Mr. Christie and Halta PRC in. Let's keep the weekend civil. Sure. Absolutely. All right, there's young Keaton. No, is that Ceresi? Sorry, I thought it was Keaton Grant making the trip from that. Yeah, all right, so the sectors of trip and everything. You can see the sector times there in the. So we got about a 10-second. We got a short sector 2. It's only 5.6 seconds at the most. And then sector 3 is a little bit shorter than that. All right, so young Keaton Grant from Whippet RC Raceway there in Reno, Nevada, I believe that's where Reno is. Sorry for my naivety on the geography of the beautiful United States of America. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in this qualifier. Luke Prevacek is up on a 14:20 pace. He's right now in front, followed by him, Keaton Grant, McCoy Martin, Owen Vanderbeek, Evan Ceresi, Gregory Tennies, and William Schroeder. There is McCoy making his way down the steps through sector number 3. And into sector 1 he goes. McCoy, that time I have a 23 flat. And he's now 9/10 of a second back of Keaton Grant, who is 5.3 seconds back of Prevacek. So Prevacek absolutely ripping and gripping. Was talking to Luke and his dad about their track that they're building. I believe is Prevacek from Michigan, I want to say. So I was having a chat about that. Some of the experiments on sealing the surface that they did. So good people, good family. Oh, TJ hustling out there to do his turn marshalling. Good job, TJ. Knocking off from work and coming racing. Got to pay those bills. If you want to play, you got to pay. You guys are watching the Jconcepts INS 16 round number 4 here from the Hobbytown Hobbyplex. An absolutely beautiful facility. It is got probably one of the biggest hobby shops I've ever been into. I have been in there, but no budget to spend in there. I did get myself a new radio box that I desperately needed. And, I do apologize, Ben Humphrey. Luke is from Wisconsin. Okay, thank you. I do apologize. I should know that, but I knew it was one of those 2 states. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Luke going to set a TQ pace of a 14:5:21. All right. Prevacek, Keaton Grant, McCoy Martin, Owen Vanderbeek, William Schroeder, and Gregory Tennies all going faster than Emerson Sturgeon. All right, everybody. So we got some e-ticket competitions going on. One for a TLR, brand new TLR kit, and the other one for a Ryan Mayfield 2025 AE Vintage Championship Modified Buggy. And, of course, we have the Magician shirts up on a limited run, you can go over to the Elite RC Productions website, scan that QR code, it takes you over there, purchase some e-tickets, and yeah, make cool things like tracking and all that type of stuff happen, even though that wasn't tracking. So here's the pits. Well, you know, he only gets an interview if he does good this weekend. There's Davey Bada. Doug Leverrier, who thinks I'm not going to hit him up for some e-ticket competitions. Big Al. Thank you, Big Al. Small factory tracks team here this weekend. All right, we got the pointy end of the spear, the top A-sort seed going up for the 13.5 Expert Spec four-wheel drive buggy class. We have Tyler Henley in the X-Ray on the Matrix tires, Shane Alberico in the TLR, Andrew Thomas, Ben Decker in the X-Ray, Ivan Moreno, the 8-scale driver making a trip from South California, Mexico to race with us. Caden Meeks from Whippet RC up there in Reno. Dalton Conrad, I believe, is a local here. Brady Carrico leading the points. I need to see which one he's leading the points in. I had that yesterday. And Ryan Prince making the trip over here with the SoCal guys to do some racing. Good to see. Always good to see Ryan Prince at the races. Awesome dude, man. Alrighty, so Danny has picked up one. I think this is Talon Henley in the yellow and blue X-Ray. Talon, his father and mother, the owner of the Hoosier Hobbyplex in Indiana, New Albany, Indiana, which will be hosting the final round of the Indoor National Series. So, not sure if I'll be at that one. It's a possibility. All right, so Talon currently in second. Ivan Moreno, who I didn't know he was racing 10 scale, but he's a very good 8 scale racer. And he is currently up to the top. He's on a 14.516 pace, but I think Carico is on the move. Caden Meeks up to that second spot. Meeks now just threw down a 22.4. All right, let's pick up on some other drivers when you get a chance. We got Ivan Moreno out front, followed by Caden Meeks. So Ivan in the yellow and red. You can still see he's a little bit wild. A little bit of 8 scale throttle finger. I do believe he's driving the Techno. He might be driving the Techno 4-wheel drive. Obviously, he's driving, I think, associated 10 scale 2-wheel drive, but I'm not sure what he's driving on the 4-wheel drive side of things. And Ivan is out front by 1/10 of a second over Caden Meeks, Talon Henley, Ryan Prince, Andrew Thomas. Right now, Ivan, Caden, and Tanley going faster as Ivan has a long lap and drops down to third. Caden Meeks taking over that top spot, and there is Meeks right there in the purple and white, or blue and white, making his way down the steps into sector number 3 through the single double into the big triple, and across the line into sector 1. He goes again into the corkscrew, up the hill and down the hill into the straightaway, and that is a lap with Caden Meeks currently scored in third as Talon Henley has regained that top spot. As we get on board with Talon Henley as he makes his way through the triple. There you can see his sector times. I will might bring up sector times here in a bit so we can see. And, I'm sorry, Tony. He's AZ. Okay, I do apologize. I've always seen him in California. So, Prince is from AZ. Hey, Tony Schumacher. How you doing? Hope you and AJ are doing over there at Raw Speed Factory. Oh, Halta PRC says he's way up there just northeast of Green Bay. Wow. Pretty much near Canada. Well, I mean, you guys are pretty much near Canada anyway there in Wisconsin. But, yeah. All right. Had a great conversation with his dad and what they're planning to do with the track and what he's planning to seal it with. So, always good to talk to some of those track owners. Ashton KRC Racing, best track in the USA. I would say best hobby shop facility in the USA for sure. Track is awesome. I don't think there's anything else like this. Hoosier's close, but the massive size of this is impressive. I did a walkabout of it last year. It's changed a little bit up top, but not too much. We guys had the pleasure. So got a cool story. We'll talk about this here in a bit after we finish with this round of qualifying with 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. Talon Henley is back up front. We are following Mr. Ivan who? Oops, I do apologize. This is Andrew Thomas, number 4, as he comes across the line in a few corners. It's Henley from Meeks, Moreno, Thomas, Conrad, Ryan Prince, Ben Decker, Brady Carrico, and Shane Albarico. All right, so Danny has dropped back on with Caden Meeks. He's back in that second spot, but he's 2.5 seconds. Right now, Meeks is good enough for third overall. If finished like this, Prevacek would hold on to second with 43 seconds left to go. Up next, we got 2 heats of four-wheel drive modified buggy. So don't go anywhere. It's not, so it Team 11 RC says, wow, the back right corner looks dark. It's well lit up in there. You can see it, but it's the skylights on this side that are kind of making it a little bit brighter. It is not as bright as those other spots, but it's not as dark as it looks on screen. All right, so we're on board with the yellow and blue X-ray of Talon Henley. Henley on the Matrix tires. All right, so Henley about to reset that TQ with a 14.518.6. Well done, Henley on a Q1 TQ. And Andrew Thomas going to finish second. Evan Moreno, Caden Meeks, Ryan Prince, Brian Decker. And I couldn't see the rest, so I do apologize. Alrighty, up next, four-wheel drive modified buggy. So let's see. Caden Meeks in fourth, Ryan Prince, Ben Decker, Dalton, Brady Carrico, Shane Albarico in ninth. And alrighty. So up next we have Alex Vanderveek, Mason Herrick, Chase Lemieux, Doug Laverrier, Noah Hicklin, Jake Stolsting, Rob Katnick, Dylan Haas, and Joe Duffy. All right, so Alex Vanderbeek leading them off in the yellow and white, the oldest of the Vanderbeek brothers. So we got the full Vanderbeek RC clan here racing with us this weekend. Alrighty, so we'll let these guys get some laps under their belts. Obviously, we got Chase Lemieux out front. Chase coming out swinging with a 22-2. Jake Lasco. No, he did not. What up, Jake Lasco? Danny says hello. I don't know about Jake Lasco, but Danny just gets excited when you're in the chat. I don't know how much you've paid him, but he seems to really like when Jake Lasco is in the chat. Alrighty, so Chase is out front. Chase just threw down he's in sector 1. Let's see what type of time he's doing there. It has 8.825. He's slower this time by. Now we're into the shorter sector 2. And that was a 5.6. And he's on pace for. Good. These sectors go by way faster than they did that wicked weekend. So Chase out front, followed by Doug Laverrier. Noah Hicklin. Doug is about 2.6 seconds back. So Chase is out front. Doug 2.2 back. Mason 3.5 back of him. There you see Chase Lemieux in shot, both on the camera of the moving camera and up there in his very elbows out RC racing style or posture. All right, so just under 2 minutes left to go. We are on board with Team Associated's Doug Leverrier. Doug, I was talking to him. He was at Wicked Weekend too in mechanical as a mechanic for the Associated team, but I believe he was telling me that he works full time for a go-kart team and mechanics with them. So he does have a full-time job in a racing industry, just not RC. So he does get a chance to race with us. Few notable racers missing this weekend, which I kind of understand why. We have no Dakota Fan, no Tater Sontag, no Spencer Rifkin. All three of them were at Wicked Weekend. We also have the Nationals coming up. That's another long race, so I guess they need to get some time off to get ready for the Off-Road Nationals, which will be coming up here very shortly in Chico. Big shout out to one of our sponsors, A-Main Hobbies. They'll be hosting the Nationals I think it's next weekend, yes. So remember, now we're running all 4 classes at the Nationals. Alrighty, so Chase now currently on a 14.512 pace. Doug on a 13.5 flat. Mason Herrick just jumps up to that 14 lap pace. He's on a 14.523. Doug is still currently in third. And we are following Chase, making his way up and over the triple. And through sector 3. An 8.9 second sector time, 1/10 of a second faster. Alrighty. All right, so Chase Lemieux setting the TQ of a 14.512. Will that stand? Will somebody take it from Chase Lemieux? We shall find out here shortly. I want to thank all of you guys for joining us in the chat. We greatly appreciate your support, especially with the online e-ticket competitions. We can't do it without you guys, so thank you very much. All right. Up next, we have Davey Bada, your top seed, followed by Brock Chaplin, Cole Tala, Brandon Schimmel, Aiden Horn, Nate Sutherland, Nick Gibson, Tom Rindernick, Chase Raymond, and Levi Raymond.
Laughing all the way.
All right, so we are on board in the four-wheel drive modified class with Davey Bata. Bata comes through, and thank you. Bata in the green, black, yellow wheels, team associated car. Ooh, getting it up on 2 wheels. Down the steps he goes. But it's his teammate, Aiden Horn, who's looking to take that top spot away from Davey, and he does. Aiden Horn now in that top spot as we follow Davey Bata down the steps. And I believe we're going to pick up on Aiden Horn. It's Aiden Horn, Davey Bata, Brock Champlin, Tom Rennick, Nick Gibson, Brendan Schimmel, Levi Raymond. And there is Horn in the orange, white, and blue as he gets by Schimmel. Schimmel currently scored in 5th. Right now, Aiden, Brock, and Davey all going faster than Chase Lemieux's time of a 14.512. All right, Aiden with another 9.058 time through Sector 1. Schimmel locked onto the rear wing, but Schimmel way down in 8th. All right, so we're just approaching the 2:30 mark. Aiden Horn is still out front, followed by Davey Bata, Brock Champlin. Those 3 are currently going faster than Chase Lemieux. We're on board with Davey Bata right now. Tom Rendernick is in 4th. Levi Raymond is in 5th. Schimmel 6th. Nate Sutherland, Nick Gibson, Chase Raymond, and Cole Tallard. All right, so Bata is in 2nd. He's about 1 second behind. And there is Brock Champlin, currently scored down in 3rd. He's about 2 seconds back of the leader. Uh-oh, big mistake for Brock. All right, now Brock dropping down to 4th. Horn still in front. Rindenik, with 90 seconds left to go, has jumped up to the 3rd spot. Running order is Aiden Horn. Oh, wow, Tom Rindenik is definitely on the move as he now has bumped up to 2nd. He's about 2 seconds behind our leader, Aiden Horn. Looks like Levi Raymond has broken. All right, so Bata is out front by a slim lead. But none of these guys are going faster than Chase Lemieux at the moment. Chase Lemieux has a 14.512.6, and Bata is currently projected to be on a 14.512.8. Bata. Oh, avoiding some lap traffic there. That was, I think that was Nick Gibson. He was just skipping to his loo out of the way. So Davey, a 22 flat that time by. That gap now just under a second. Back to Brock. Aiden Horn currently in 3rd. Schimmel now moved up to 4th. Rindenek in 5th. Sutherland 6th. Cole Tollard, Nick Gibson, Chase Raymond, and Levi out early. Alrighty, so Davey Bada going to take over and set a new TQ pace. A 14.512. Just about, I don't even know what the, let's put it this way. Bada had a 14.512.513, and Chase Lemieux with a 14.512.6.70. So quite close. Up next is 13.5 independent four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive buggy. We got Thomas Vandervelden, Ryan Stevens, Jacob Otten, Joseph Alvarado, Chuck Koppel, Jordan Jenkins, Keith Heller, Sidney Halamike, Tyler Henselman, Kyrie Barrett, Charles Cook, Alton Henley. Hey, what's up, Jconcepts? How you doing, good buddy? It was great meeting you and racing with you at ONS and Gas Truck. I look forward to doing that again. I cannot wait. Can't wait to race Gas Truck outdoor 10 scale racing. Cannot wait one bit. All right, everybody. Danny just informed me that we have 25 tickets left for the TLR. Which kit is it? The 22. That's the latest one. It's a dark clay edition. So it'll be perfect for somebody who races here at the Hobbyplex, I'd say. Amazing facility. Boy, I'm glad I don't have budget for the hobby shop, because I would have blown it. All right, these guys are about to start their qualifier. 13.5 four-wheel drive independent buggy.
Four minutes left.
$130 down, $330 left to go. Charles right now leading away on a 12-lap 5.11. Vandervalen holding on number 2 spot, 12-lap 5.19. Henley in the number 3 spot, 11-lap 5 flat. Barrett holding on to the 4, 11-lap 5.20. Heiselman in the 5 spot at 11-lap 5.20 as well. Stevens in the 6. Koppel in that number 7. Alvarado in the 8. Jenkins in the 9. Sidney in that number 10. And Keith in the 11. 2 minutes down. 3 minutes left to go. Race 8 on the track. Race number 9. You are in staging. And race 10, you need to be working your way through tech. 10 through tech, please.
2 minutes left.
It's Thomas out in front. Vandervalen right now on a 12-lap 5:15. Henley holding on number 2 spot at a 12-lap 5:18.
All right, so Alton Henley is out front, followed by Thomas Vandervelde, Charles Cook, Tyler Henselman, Kyrie Barrett, Ryan Stevens, Chuck Koppel, Jose Alvarado, Jordan Jenkins, Sidney Halamick, Keith Heller, and Jacob Otten. ASO 68 shuttling up from the UK, and Corey Deller. Deller, we were rained out this evening at Hobby Haven. Sorry to hear about that. So I guess it's an evening of catching the INS stream. Well, I hope we are all blessed with some exciting qualifying tonight. We got 28 heats of qualifying. We've got 8 down, 20 more to go. We got young Alton Henley leading the charge for 12-5-11 right now with 55 seconds left to go. We got Thomas Vandervelden showing the red line of doom. Charles Cook is currently in third. Tyler Henselman, Kyrie Barrett, my assistant. He hasn't been much of an assistant this weekend. Is in fifth, followed by Ryan Stevens, Chuck Koppel, Jordan Jenkins, Jose Alvarado, Sidney, Keith, and no start from Jacob. So not sure what happened to Jacob. All right, so Alton in the white, blue, and red. Alton making his way back. Up the hill he goes. Alton driving quite well. He is also from trackside. Spent a lot of time racing on the dirt there. A little bit different type of dirt here. Much different. But I really enjoy this track. And it looks like the traction's starting to come up. It will just get better from here on out. Everybody's hoping for a little bit of rain to put a little bit of moisture in the air. All right, Alton setting that TQ. So I was driving my Nacho Crawler's mini crawler on the crawler course the other day, and that young kid was just watching. I was like, "You want to drive my crawler, don't you?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Nope, you can't drive this. This is too much money to let you drive it." Not saying that he couldn't have driven it, but you don't want to jam it up and get it into some bad spots. All right, it's going to be Alton, Charles, Tyler, Kyrie, Ryan, Jose, Chuck, Jordan, Keith, Sidney, and Thomas. Ooh, Thomas having a DNF. Unfortunate for Mr. Vandervelden. But he'll have 2 more qualifiers to get it right and finish his races. All right, up next, heat number 2 of the 13.5 Indy 4-wheel drive class. We got Milo Brown, Ben Danko, Derek Lewis, Shane Pettigene, Jaden Alvarado, David Miller, Alexander Eichler, Chris Brown, Trish Shepard, Trevor Brinkman, and Jeremy Jordan. All right, there's Shane. There's I think his. All right. Alrighty, young little Milo Brown starting us out. So Milo, I can't remember how old he is, but he's extremely young. Here racing her with his dad. Milo is out there putting in some good laps. He just threw down a 25-1. He's currently in a 12.502. He's putting in some solid laps as he jumps up into double into the top section of the track. Oh, great driving by Milo. And he's into sector 3. Last time by was a 9 flat. Let's see what he breaks down now. It's going to be an 8.9. So 24.8 for Milo. And he is on the move. Shane Pellegrin is about... All right, Milo making easy work of the triple. Into that roller he goes, and up the hill he climbs. Somebody having a turnaround on top of the hill. And Milo looking solid. He is coming into some lap traffic right now as he goes up and down the berm. And he squirts on by. Milo had a 25-2 last time by. Oh, he is on rails. 8.7 sector 3 time. So Milo currently at 12.501. He is demolishing these guys. Alton Henley in a 12.506. All right, so we are approaching the halfway mark of this qualifier. And Milo, as you can see him right there, has led this entire qualifier from start to finish. Very good. Just under 2 minutes left to go, and Milo is still out front. All right, wow. Milo stretched that lead out to 4.5 seconds over second. And he's doing quite well driving around lap traffic. So well done to young Milo. I did apologize, Nick Sang. Maybe I was talking about somebody else. But I do know that Alton is from... I probably just got it mixed up. I do understand that he is from Hoosier, but thank you. I just made a mistake. Ooh. Milo. Man, Milo has driven an exceptional race. A 24.8 just now. He's currently in a 12.503. Alton Hanley finished in a 12.506, so this is 3 seconds faster. He's driving great. All right, well done, young Milo, resetting that TQ on a 12.502 pace. Bandanko is in second. Dave Miller, Shane Pettigene, Derek Lewis, Alexander Eichler, Chris Shepard, Jeremy Jordan, Jaden Alvarado, Chris Brown, and Trevor Brinkman. Milo, the only one going fast in Alton Hanley, Ben Danko, David Miller, and Shane Pettigene, your top 5. But still, 2 more rounds to go. I do believe this might be Milo's first start this year, but I think we saw him last year at this track, or we've seen him. I don't remember. I don't know which. I believe this is the same track. Let me find out. So I just confirmed that Milo's home track is actually here at the Hobbyplex. So I believe they only do this round, and that's how we know who he is. All right, up next, heat number 3 of the independent four-wheel drive 13.5 buggy. We got Bo Jacobson, Wayne Schroeder, Adam McCown, Lane Lazarge, Charlie Hicklin, Anthony Santi, Eli Vanderbeek, Riley Howard, Ronnie Witt, Ben Ludlam, and Charlie Kleinhagen. Alrighty, so these racers are about to get on their clocks. Will somebody have something for Milo's 12502? We shall see. He's 8 years old. Thank you. Milo is 8. I'm not sure how old Lane is. I think he's 7 still. He's going 8 soon. I know that. Same age as my daughter. She's going 8 this year as well. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so we're going to have a restart here. Alrighty, so they're off. Alrighty, so we're on board of the orange and black car, the team associated of Mr. Bo Jacobson. He is currently on a 13-lap pace, so quite a few drivers here on a 13-lap pace. We got Bo, Wayne, Lane, Anthony, Adam, Charlie Hicklin. But lots of time to go with only 1 minute down and 4 left to go. So Bo is still out front. All right, so Bo coming up onto some lap traffic. Well done by them, getting out of the way for him. Bo driving quite well to maneuver his way through that traffic. And, well, deft feet by that Marshall. I watched him earlier. He was quite spry as well. All right, so Bo is in front. Charlie Hicklin is in second. Charlie just went across the loop. That's Charlie making his way. That should be second. Oh, second getting it wrong. Just talking about him. Second is just in front of first. They're that black and white car. I believe is in a TLR. I assume he's from Colorado. All right, man. Bo and Charlie, the only ones on a 13-lap pace. Lane is on a 12.5.9. Ronnie is on a 12.5.08. So right now, if it stands like this, Milo's time will be good enough for 4th overall. Well done, Milo, if it stays like this. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Up next, 21.5 Indy two-wheel drive buggy. We got 2 heats of that. All right, so just under 90 seconds left to go. Let's check out Little Lane. We always like to watch Little Lane, Lico Lane Lazars, and there is Lico Lane, who is all about baseball and dirt bikes right now. All right, so Lane is coming down the steps. 7-year-old Lane, might be 8 now. There's 8-year-old Milo. Leo Dake's son Lincoln is here as well. I think he's 7 or 8. So always good to see young racers here in the independent class. And then they can make their way up to that spec class. Thank you, Brad Johnson, tuning in. I know he's up there in Macomb, Washington. Sorry, Macomb, Michigan. We got to meet Brad at RC1, well, it was 2 rounds ago. Yep, he bought us some food every day and coffee. We greatly appreciate it, Brad. And he got into RC again from Finding the Stream at Wicked Weekend, which would have probably technically been this time last year, I would say. We got Top Line RC, not sure. Not in this class anyway. You're not supposed to have any sponsors in this class. In the Indy class, you have to have an Indy license. And I have heard them calling out for people who didn't have it. And I'm not sure what's going to be rolled out later. But we got some pretty cool things being rolled out. We have tracking. We have other stuff. I know sector times isn't important. We really should be out there rolling tracks at 2 a.m. on mowers. But no problem, Top Line RC. Like you guys, too. Love you all. All righty. Bo, going to set a new TQ time, 13.508. Adam McCone of a 12.502. Ooh, just 1/10, just over 1/10 of a second faster than Milo. Lane will be a 4th. Charlie Hickman. Alton will finish in 6th overall. We hope you guys are enjoying the coverage of the round number 4 of the INS. I want to thank you all for joining. We do have 3 rounds of qualifying. We are doing 1 round today. All right, heat number 1, 21.5 Indy two-wheel drive. We got my assistant, Kyrie Barrett, Raina Chadora from Trackside, Michael McIntyre, Jose Alvarado, Lincoln Dake, another young racer here, Sydney Halamek, Keith Heller, Ezra Stevens, and Ben Denko. I hope I'm saying Sydney's name right. Halamek, I think she said. Oh, chat. Happy Thursday to you. Hold on. It's Friday, right? Oh, my goodness. My days are all mixed up. All right, so I'm watching people go through tech right now. We're about to get cracking. Oh boy. All right, so just waiting on Mr. Danko. He had to race Marshall race, so he's up here hustling, just taking his car through tech. Well, we got a couple of guys that are race Marshall race. What is Lance imitating out there? You know what, Danny? I think it's almost time for some chocolate. Huh? We don't have chocolates. All right, just waiting for a couple of racers here that had to do some race marshal race duties. And we're going to get them out there. We're on race number 11 of 28. You are currently watching Q number 1, qualifier number 1 of round number 4 of the Jconcepts Indoor National Series in its 16th iteration going. This is the 4th round. We started at trackside back in early February. Then we went to RC1, Island Raceway, and now here at the Hobbyplex. Next stop will be the final round at New Albany, Indiana, the Hobbytown Hobbyplex. Okay. Alrighty, so Danny just doing something really quickly. We will be back. We do apologize for that. Just going to static cam for briefly. Alright, I also wanted to just put a little bit of a disclaimer out there for you guys. We are not the race control here at the production. What we see is what you see. We do not control the race. If we see something and the RD wants to come have a look at it, we can. But I know you'll see people getting hit. We'll probably replay things like that or whatever you might see. Just to let you know that that's not our job and we don't have any control of that. Now, if it's something blatant, then we have absolute video evidence of it. And the RD asks for it, absolutely. But it is not our job to police the race. So, I just wanted to clarify that as we go on throughout the weekend. All right, so we're on board with my assistant, young Kyrie Barrett, who this is his local track. So he had his golden Labrador dog Ella here the other day. His beautiful, beautiful older dog. And then of course we have Bert, the Boston Terrier here. Oh, Bert. And they've got another beautiful Merle French Bulldog in the household. That's a puppy, and Bert is all upset about it. All right, so Kyrie is out front. Kyrie was wrapped up and still sleepy this morning. And my assistant is looking quite solid. He's currently on 11.505 pace. So let's see what my assistant Kyrie can do. My assistant is named Kyrie Barrett. He hasn't been much of an assistant this weekend, though. My other assistant, Mr. Bentley Schwartz, was helping me sell some tickets here earlier. And yes. My other assistant says there's no Rylan here. I haven't seen Brennan Shackleton for quite some time, so I haven't seen some of my assistants for quite some time. But Kyrie is in front, followed by Ben Danko, Reina Chadora, Michael McIntyre, Jose Alvarado, Gleekin Dake, Keith Heller, Sidney Halamick, and Ezra Stevens. Let's pick up somebody else to follow when you get a chance, Danny. Let's see. Let me pick a name. You know, let's follow Mr. Joseph Alvarado. He spent big in our ticket competition here at the site, on site. So he got the most tickets that anybody will get the entire weekend. Thank you, Joseph. Uh-oh, sorry. And we're following Joseph. He is that yellow and red. And yes, he's from Colorado as well. A big, massive contingent of Coloradans here, just like it was last year. Some of them from last year are here as well. Missing, I think it's Sam Ford. He's not here this weekend. E-Money, I think he's still having fun. I get what you're saying with that. I talk to his dad quite a lot, and he's still having fun. And he's playing. I was talking to his dad and Lane the other day. He's playing baseball, and he was supposed to be on the U8 team, but now he's made the U9 team. But Lane wants to ride dirt bikes. That's what he told me. So he's dirt bike crazy. So it's been good, and I think it's been good for him. He's developed a competitive spirit early, and he still enjoys it. But I would agree with you. I had my same concerns about Filon. Lots of expectations on him. I like to see these young racers develop and stop putting a bunch of expectations on them. I mean, really, at the end of the day, a racer like Fee is only 15. So, hey, hello, Fords. How are you? It's a lot of you Coloradans, I get Coloradans here. It's good to see. And you guys are the ones I remember from last year. So, well done, Kyrie. Going to set a TQ of a 507, 11,507. So, I always like to see if these young racers are fast and good, I like to see them enjoying RC as well. I understand if you want to get to a level and you're at that level and you have that talent to do it, you have to push sometimes. But I also think it has to naturally develop. But I do. All right, up next, you got Tyler Henselman, Ian Schultz, Ben Ludlum, Thomas Vandervelden, Jaden Alvarado, Cody Irvin, Chris Shepard, Matthew Liben, and Little Leo Lane's going back-to-back, too. This is... Well, hopefully we see you guys at some of the runs next year. Glad to see that you guys are still racing, and a big contingent of the Moore family are here. I hope to get to Colorado sometime. It looks beautiful up there. I just wanted to say a big shout out to Colton Tilly Stick Barbecue, man. That guy's awesome. He's here. He sold out uber fast of his barbecue. He let me try. Yeah. But don't worry, Danny. He sent us on some food. I want to say a big shout out to Tilly Stick Barbecue, man. He's an awesome dude. I met him last year. He's an RC racer. He says, dude, I've been so busy since last year. So it's always good to see our RC racing friends and family doing well in their RC businesses and their non-RC businesses as well. And if you're at a track and you got a chance to try out Tilly's Stick Barbecue, you definitely go do it because he uses all natural. He just uses regular seasons. He doesn't put nothing special in it. He lets the smoke and the aromas of the wood that he uses to cook the meat. I would 100% agree with you, E-Money. 100%. I've had my same fears. But I think we really enjoy having very fast young racers in here. And Lane is one of those special young racers. But I'm also very, very big on letting them to develop organic and to enjoy life as well. And enjoy RC. Hey, Carlos Caraballo. Saludos desde Puerto Rico. Gracias por los videos. Buen trabajo, Carlos Caraballo. Hey, muchas gracias, Carlos. Y saludos de todas las pelotas allá en Puerto Rico, de Elite RC Productions y la gente aquí en el INS. Zach Wright, what up, my dude? It was great to see you. Cody Dudley, Landon, and all you guys from there. Hopefully we get Sunny back out as well. And I hope you're well, man. Wicked Weekend was long. I'm still recovering from Wicked Weekend. All right, so we got Ian Schultz out front, followed by Thomas van der Velden, Tyler Henselman, Lane Lazars now moving back up to third, Cody Irvin, Matthew Lieben, Chris Shepard, Jaden Alvarado, and Ben Ludlam. Those guys are all running faster than Kyrie Barrett's time. So Kyrie looks like he might hold on for a top 10. He'll be happy about that. But I definitely would love to see some more youth classes. I would definitely be in favor of a U16 class and giving some of these. It's not many young racers. Obviously, we need to quorum to do it. But definitely, I think there's room to promote these young racers somewhat in the industry and give them some encouragement to continue to do RC. So, might be there, Zach. I might be there. We'll see how things go. But I do believe that is the same weekend as my daughter's birthday. So she has asked me to be home for her birthday this year. And I've missed it the last few years. So I think I need to be home for that. We'll see. I need to check the dates. All right, so Tyler's out front and little Lane behind him. Lane now 2.7 seconds back. But I will say this, in my experience seeing Lane here at the track, he's always out playing with the other kids. A lot of these kids that I see at the track that are very good are also out playing. I remember when Fee was 10 and 12 and at the track, and all he wanted to do was throw the football around with Cody and those kids and just play football. I actually was talking to Fee the other day at Wicked Weekend, and we was having a good conversation. And he was telling me how he's into Pokemon cards and all that stuff. So it's good. Ooh, you're coming to FRCC? Nice. Zach Wright. From I almost said you're from Venezuela. From Virginia, sorry. I don't know why Venezuela was on my tongue. All right, so Tyler is out front. Tyler looking to set a new TQ pace of a 12.512. Right behind him, 3.1 seconds, is Lane, followed by Ian, Cody Irvin, Chris Shepard, Thomas van der Velden, Matthew Lieben, Ben Ludlam, and Jaden Alvarado. But right now, Taylor, Lane, Ian, and Cody and Chris are all going faster than young Kyrie's time. If it finishes like this now, Kyrie will hold on for a 6th place finish overall. Oh, yeah, Carpet Champs. I'll be at Carpet Champs for sure. I love that race. Oh, yeah, Sonny will be there. He always comes to Carpet Champs. You guys always come. We guys got to go to dinner one night when you come down. We always say that, but we never do. All right, so Tyler's still out there. Lane's still going. Cody, Ian, and everybody. Lane, only 1.2 seconds, so he might catch him up. It's going to be very close at the line. Let's see. Is Lane going to take him for that top spot? And it's good to be. Nope. It's going to be Tyler Heinzelman holding on to that top spot, followed by Lane Lazars, Cody Irvin, Ian Schultz, and Chris Shepard. Great run for Chris Shepard. Ben Ludlam in 6th, Matthew Libam, Thomas Van der Velden, and Jaden Alvarado. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't wait for Carpet Champs. We love that race. Nice weather down there in Beachline. Carpet racing. They built some of the best carpet tracks I've ever seen. Love it. Can't wait. All right. So there you can see our schedule. We're scheduled to be done about 7.
Chad, Sean, Brian, Jonathan, Matthew, Adam, Shane, Tim, and Ronnie. All right, race number 13 is underway. Race number 14, you're going to be coming up next. Doors open up tomorrow morning, guys, at 7:30 a.m. Doors open. On-track activity with practice round 7 will begin at 8 a.m. It'll be a 90-second shakedown run. You'll get roughly 3-4 laps in that 90 seconds, just a very quick shakedown runs. Then we'll move into Q2. After the completion of Q2, we will have a 1-hour lunch break tomorrow. 1-hour lunch break. And then we will run Q3 and be done for the day. There will be no lower mains ran tomorrow. All mains will be ran on Sunday.
4 minutes left.
.130 down, 3:30 left to go. Seth Curtis right now leading the way. 1.9 seconds up on Sean King. Brian Cox working in number 3 spot. Shane Pettigene in the 4. Eddie Henley in the 5. Seth now on a 12-lap 5:04. Sean King on a 12-lap 5:12. Brian Cox on a 5:17. Shane Pettigene on a 5:19. Eddie Henley moves up to the number 4 spot. Your top 5 only separated here by 3.6 seconds.
All righty. 4-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive. 40 plus modified buggy. We got Seth Curtis out front. E-Money says Seth has a lot going on with that paint job. He's got quite a bunch of colors. There's Sean King in the black and white TLR. So we go from all the colors to just 2 colors. And both paint jobs look great, to be honest. I'm more of the all the colors type of guy. But, yes, all the colors. Like, all the colors. All right, we are 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. We're on board with Eddie Henley, the proprietor of Hoosier Hobbyplex in New Albany, Indiana. Also another great hobby shop and facility. Now got on-road carpet racing, which I got a chance to do this past weekend, and we have a funny story about that. Technically, Danny won. Yes, he did. I will admit, he won the race. I can admit to that, unlike Danny, who can never admit that I beat him. 2 minutes down, Sean King out front, Seth Curtis, Eddie Henley, Brian Cox, Shane Pettigene, Adam Chador, Jonathan Haas, Matthew Martin, Tim Sutherland, and Chad Bartlett. No start from Ronnie. Not sure what happened to Ronnie. Alrighty, so Sean is out front. Sean is in the black and white TLR as he makes his way over the triple into the start of Sector 1. I'm going to break Sean down. I tried to sell him a ticket earlier, and he's like, no. But we're going to break down. When anybody says no, it's like a challenge to me to sell him something, like a ticket here. I'm also teaching my young assistant how to be a salesman, even though I am not a salesman. But Sean is out front. Eddie Henley is 1.4 seconds back. Sean is currently on a run route to set a TQ pace of 12.509. Quite a few TLRs here quietly. I would say the top TLR driver here this weekend is Luke Prevacek and the Albericos. Ooh, I see short course trucks getting ready. I like short course trucks. 34 seconds left to go. Sean is out front, followed by Eddie Henley, Seth Curtis, Brian Cox, Shane Pettigene, Jonathan Haas, Matthew Martin, as we're on board with Sean as he makes his way down the steps. Through the single doubles. All righty. So great drive by Sean. Let's see what he finishes up with, and let's see if how that would hold up against the A sort coming up next. This is the 40 plus two-wheel drive mod buggy. All right, so Sean going to set that TQ a 12.5087. Eddie Henley will finish in second. Seth Curtis, Brian Cox, Shane Pettigene, Jonathan Haas, Matthew Martin, Adam Chador, Tim Sutherland, Chad Bartlett, and no start for Ronnie. So, fun little story about us coming here to the Hobbyplex. I came here last year. I was really excited to come back here. I bought my crawler, my 10 scale crawler from the DR here just to come here and do the rock course. I bought my Nacho mini crawler to do the indoor crawler course. And I acquired a NASCAR. Don't forget, everybody, you can get your tickets for the TLR and the Ryan Mayfield or the Ryan Mayfield 2025 AE Vintage Champs two-wheel drive buggy. And don't forget about our limited run of Keenan the Magician shirts. So, Lance and Danny, well, Lance went and bought two NASCAR. I acquired a NASCAR from my buddy Gene. And then we decided we were going to race the low-C NASCARs here at the Hobbyplex. Lance went up and bought two. I already had mine, and we proceeded to have some fun. We raced onward, and I will just say that Lance did not beat us unless Horizon has invented a hands-free radio. But more about those shenanigans on probably a podcast show. But I just wanted to say it was exceptionally fun to run those NASCARs for $170. We watched them go from shop, charge batteries to racing on the track. A big shout out to the other gentleman who set up and got a Euro truck ready for me, and I had an absolute blast racing Euro truck. So it's really been fun to be getting able to do all these different disciplines of RC on these trips. And if you guys are ever in the Hobbyplex, come on by and try it out. All right, up next we have the 40 plus two-wheel drive modified Heat 2 of 2, the A sort. We got Casey the Blazer Blasick, Alex Sturgeon, David Alberico, Alan Horn, Mark Decker, Mac Vanderbeek, David Peevler, Brad Houch, Robert Katnich, Brent Riley, and Rob Starchill. This should be a good 40-plus class this weekend. Casey out front. He's been the dominant one here in the 40-plus class this year so far. Right behind him is Alex Sturgeon, though. This is his home track. And Alex is absolutely pumped to be directly in the A sort, starting second. So let's see what Alex can do, what Casey can do. Alex just took over that lead. And he's on a TQ pace of a 13.507. Alex running, he's running the R1 car. It has been a plethora of R1 cars here. I at least say at least 10 The most R1 cars I have seen at a track that, besides Dominic Passioni, who unfortunately isn't here this weekend. I was actually looking forward to seeing Dominic race on the dirt here. Hey, Derek, how you doing? Hope everything's well, man. Hope everything's well with the work and your puppy. I miss my dog. I'll see both my dogs. I'll see them next week. I can't wait. Alex out front in the red, white, and blue R1. Right behind him in the yellow and gold TLR on the track is Casey Blasek, but he scored down in fourth. Alex Sturgeon, Alan Horn, David Alberico, Casey Blasek, Mac Vanderbeek, Rod Katnick, Rob Sturgill moving up to sixth, Brent Riley, David Peevler, Brad Houch, and Mark Decker. All right, so I was just informed that the entries for round number 5 of the INS are opening on Monday. All right, so Sturgeon still up front, followed by Al Horn. There's Al Horn right behind him. Well, sorry, that's Alberico and Al Horn. Alberico in the red TLR. Alberico currently scored down in 13th. So right now they're separated by 9/10 of a second. Alberico is ahead of Al on the track, but not ahead of him on the clock. Let's see. Alberico 24 flat, and Al maintains a lead of 1.1 seconds. Al Horn is the orange car behind him. We're watching the red car of Alberico. Alberico was exceptionally faster last year as well. So him and his son making the trip over. They are avid 10-scale racers. Awesome, man. I'm happy to hear that, Derek. I saw you post about a possible new track coming there in the Myrtle Beach area. That's awesome. Good to see. I hope to get back up to the Carolinas and do some RC racing or just hang out at some point next year or this year. We'll see. Love going up to the Carolinas. It's been quite some time since I've visited them. So looking forward to it. All right, so Alex is out front. So Alex out front by 1.2 seconds. He's in the zone. Casey Blasek hard charging, but Blasek currently scored down in third as Alberico has moved up. Ooh, Blasek is hounding the rear wing of. That was close. Very close. Ooh, Casey having a look. One minute left to go. It's Alex Sturgeon, David Alberico, Casey Blasek, Alan Horn, Mac Vanderbeek, your top 5. Mark Decker, David Peely, and Brad Houch all going faster than Sean King's time. Awesome. Well, 52 acres on your uncle's land. I hope you guys built an awesome track. I know you guys kind of need it there. And hopefully I get to visit it one day, man. Sturgeon, 37 seconds left to go. He's currently on a 13.509. Alex Sturgeon ripping and a gripping. He is in the zone. We're going to see a happy Alex if he TQs this. Right, Nick? If we see this, Alex is on tap for a TQ. He's going to be pumped when he comes out of that door. Wow! No confidence in your buddy here.
I've watched him so many years. But he's in second. He does better than he's in first.
Well, he's in first, and he's been first for quite a long time. And he's looking pretty good, pretty solid. Now they're making a bet to see if he's going to mess it up or not. I'm telling you. Friends, you're friends. You ain't got true friends unless they rough you up like that. I know, because Danny's my true friend. He roughs me up all the time. All right, so it's going to be Alex Sturgeon taking the TQ, followed by Casey Blasek, Alan Horn, David Alberico, Mark Decker, Mac Vanderbeek, David Peeler, and Brad Houch. All right, everybody, I'm going to put Lance on for a second. I shall be back shortly, everybody.
I hear the crowd like thunder roar. Heartbeats pound like a drum of war. today. I'm racing to win my way. Turn the hate into gasoline. I'm louder than all my screams. I'm not giving up, no way. I'm racing to win all day. If I fall, I'll rise again. Quitting's the road I won't begin. I'm not giving up, not today. I'm racing to win my way. I don't need luck, I don't need fear. Just the fire that keeps me here. I'm not giving up, no way. I'm racing to win all day. Through the smoke, I'll find my voice. This is my fight, this is my choice.
Alrighty, guys, here they come around. Get them all lined up here. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Dalton Conrad on the tone. Everybody says for your name in less than 5. Tyler, Alton, Anthony, Ian, Adam, and Tanner. Alrighty, guys, we're off and running. Race number 15 is now underway. Everybody get their first laps in. We'll call out your order. Race number 16, you need to be in staging, and 17, you should be working your way through tech. 17 through tech, please. Race number 15 on the track. It's Dalton Conrad right now leading the way on a 12-lap 5:14. Ian Schultz now falls down to that 6 spot. Put Tyler Marg now up to the number 2. Adam Chador into 3. It's Dalton Conrad right now leading away, 5.7 seconds up on the field.
Three minutes left.
.215 down, 2:45 left to go. Dalton, Alton, Tyler, Adam, Ian, your top 5. Tanner holding on to that number 6. Anthony holding on to the number 7. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Dalton Conrad right now leading away on a 12-lap 5:08. He's the only one on a 12-lap pace right now. Henley holding on to number 2 spot at 11-lap 5:04. Morgan at number 3 now on 11-lap 5:06. Schultz at 11-lap 5:12. Chidora at 11-lap 5:16. Woodruff in the number 6 spot, 11-lap 5:18. Schultz in the number 7 at 11-lap 5:22. I'm going to need 2 volunteer marshals, please, for the next race. 2 volunteers. Only have 7 in this one, so I'll need 2 volunteers. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go.
One minute left.
Dalton right now with that top spot. Out in Henley holding on to number 2. Tyler Morgan at number 3. Tanner Dillon in the 4. And Adam Chador in the 5. Woodruff in that 6. Schultz 7. 45 seconds left to go.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Dalton Conrad right now with a 14-second lead up on Alton Henley. Henley right now 11 seconds up on Adam Chador. Chador now 0.3 of a second up on Tyler Marg. All righty, guys. Race it back to the line. You'll all be done. Dalton Conrad going to take the race win. Finish up with a 12-lap 5:08.
Anthony Woodruff done. Adam Kodar
Alton
done.
going to come home in at number 2. Tyler 3. Adam 4.
Tanner
Anthony
Dillon
5. Tanner 6.
Ian Schultz done.
And Ian going to come home in the 7. Again, guys, I need 2 volunteer marshals. I only have 7 on the stand. I need 2 volunteer marshals to help out. Waiting out to Henley. One more to finish here. One more to finish. Here he comes. Nope,
All
yep,
drivers
there
are
he is.
finished.
All right, that's the race.
Alton
Everybody
Henley done.
is done. What's up, buddy? Going to help out?
Everybody wanna judge from a distance, but they never understand true persistence. I've been knocked down more than once in life. Felt the weight of the world in the edge of the knife. Still got up with my fist held high. Middle fingers to the fear inside. I don't run when the pressure hits. That pain right there made me into this. Every failure caught my name in stone. Now I stand here stronger on my own. You break me. You can't change me. Every wound only made me crazy. Still creaming. Still fighting. Still fighting. No. From losing no winning. We rise again. Lose fire. Through the pain. No fear left. No change remain. Every battle grilled my name. No giving up. No backing down. We scream until the walls fall down. Turn the pain into talent. Let the world feel the sound
Is that, nope, that's not an open spot. Let's see here. Is he go, yeah, he's on the camera. Dalton, there's a stool that's open. Yellow stool. Dalton, Conrad, yellow stool. Thank you. All right, Aaron, you're going to go on the tone, followed by Benjamin, Rena, Joseph, Michael, and Nick. Wait on this last one to come around. 1 second here. 1 second. Last one coming around. Again, starting order is going to be Aaron, Benjamin, Rena, Joseph, Michael, and Nick. Here we go. Aaron on the tone. Less than 5. Ben, Rena, Joseph, Michael, and Nick. What's up, buddy? Okay. Okay. Yep, no problem. All right, race number 16 on the track. Race number 17 going to be coming up next.
Four minutes left.
All right, 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Aaron right now leading away on 11-lap 5:02. Y'all are chasing Dalton Conrad's time of a 12-lap 5:08. We need some volunteer marshal up after this one, guys. I only have 6 racers in this one. Only have 6. Gonna need 3 volunteers for the next race. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Aaron's still leading the way. Race 17, you're on deck. Race number 18, you need to be working your way towards tech. I'm actually going to need 4 volunteer marshals, as Nick Chestnut is our tech man. So he's not going to be able to marshal. So I need 4 volunteers for the next race, please. 4 volunteers.
3 minutes left.
2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Aaron right now leading the way on 11 lap 508. Benjamin Cooper into number 2. Rena into number 3. Michael holding on to the 4. Joseph in the 5. Nick Chestnut in the 6. Aaron right now with that top spot, 11 lap 508. Ben Cooper in the number 2 spot on 11 lap 525. Our leaderboard all spread apart right now here. Closest battle is between Rena Chidora and Michael. They're separated though by 4 seconds here on the race clock with 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. All right, guys, with 1:15 left to go. Aaron right now with that top spot, 11 lap 518.
One minute left.
No close battles called right now as Rena's trying to run down Michael for that number 3 spot.
Left.
She's still 2.5 seconds back with 40 seconds left to go.
$30 seconds left.
All right, 20 seconds remaining.
15 seconds left.
And right now with that top spot, Ben Cooper in that number 2, Michael in that number 3, Rena Chidora in the 4, Joseph, golly, I'm still doing it, in the 5, and Nick Chestnut in the 6. Joseph, you are now done, sir.
Aaron Kuhn done. Michael McIntyre done. Nick Chestnut done. Rena Kodara done. All drivers are finished. Benjamin Cropper done.
All righty, guys, that's a race. Everybody's done. Aaron takes a race win, 11 lap 511. Okay, all right, we got 1 volunteer already. So, again, guys, I need 3 more, please, as we got 1 already covered.
1 minute.
Chris Brown going to grab us a spot. So I need 3 more volunteers, please. 3 more.
I wore a smile. I played the part while everyone
All right, no check yet from TJ Williams or Dalton Condorant. No check from TJ or Dalton. All righty, guys, here we go. Get them all lined up. Hendrick, you're going to go on the tone, followed by David, Bentley, Dylan, Tyler, Sean, Tegan, Anthony, Owen. I still have no TJ or Dalton. All right, here we go. It's going to be Hendrick on the tone. Less than 5. It says for your name. David, Bentley, Dylan, Tyler, Sean, Tegan, Anthony, Owen, TJ, and Dalton. All righty, guys, we're off and running. Race number 17 is now on the clock. Race number 18, you're going to be coming up next. One minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Dalton Condorant right now with that top spot. Nope, take that back. TJ Williams now. Dalton going to come back to the line, take it away from him. Dalton right now in front, 13.521. TJ on a 5.23. Bentley Schwartz on a 12-lap 5.03. Tegan Cummings in the 4. 1:15 down, 3:45 left to go. Race 18, you're in staging, and race number 19, you should be working your way through tech, please. There goes Tegan Cummins going across the line just in front of Anthony Woodruff. Sean King still holding on at number 6 position. Your 4, 5, and 6 right now find themselves separated here by about 1.7 seconds. But the battle at the top of the leaderboard is very tight between Dalton and TJ. They're only separated here by 6/10. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go.
3 minutes left.
All right, guys, 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Bentley Schwartz right now with a 2.2 second lead here on the field. Bentley Schwartz, TJ Williams now very close together, just a little over a second apart. Tegan holding on at number 3. Dalton Condorant working at number 4 now, but Dalton only 0.4 of a second back into 3 with just over 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
There's Bentley, TJ, Dalton, Tegan, and Sean. Still your top 5. Battle right now is between Dalton, Tegan, and Sean for the 3, 4, and 5, as they're about a second and a half apart from one another.
All right, everybody, we're back, and we are on board with the white, blue, and red car of T.J. Williams, who's currently out front right now. Behind him on the clock is Bentley Schwartz, Dalton Conrad, Anthony Woodruff, Tegan Cummings, David Peeler, Sean King, Tyler Mark, Hendrick Westmoreland, Owen Jordan, and Dylan Haas. All right, so TJ currently on a 12.5 flat pace. TJ didn't get any practice, had to work. Well, I think he came last night and practiced a little bit. What's up, Jerry? How you doing, buddy? Yummy. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Got good chat with you this afternoon. Hope you made it home before the rain. Love your bike. Oh, thanks. Bad AWS. All right, so Dalton Conrad, who's a local here, I do believe, is out front now. He's on a 12.506. So is TJ. He's on a 12.507. Bentley on a 12.509. He's done. He says, I'm still at work for another 15 minutes. Well, man, thank you for stopping by. It was good to chat to you. And, yes, sir. Alrighty, so up next we have the Expert B-Sort of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. We got Ben Decker, Owen Vanderbeek, Evan Ceresi, Connor Esbeck, McCoy Martin, Tanner Dillon, William Schroeder, Andrew Thomas, Connor Burrows, and Daniel Bender. Time to beat is by Dalton Conrad, a 12.504. Want to thank you, chat, for joining us. You are watching the fourth round of the Jconcepts Indoor National Series here at the Hobbytown Hobbyplex in Omaha, Nebraska. This is my second trip to the Plex. It's amazing as usual. I just went for a quick brief walk through the hobby shop. Every time I go there, I kind of walk quickly because I just know there's lots of things that grab my attention. I don't know about you guys, but how do you feel when you walk into a really nice hobby shop or a new track that's new to you? I got like little butterflies in my stomach. I get excited to be there and see what they have. So it's really cool to see, and luckily got to participate in a lot of their different tracks. I haven't driven on the dirt track, but I got to drive on the carpet track, their crawler courses. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. They have very great staff here, very helpful, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So we do have sector times. You can check them out at rcstats.io. I think the link is linked there in the chat. We do also have two e-ticket competitions going on. One for Ryan Mayfield's RC10 from the Vegas race last year, and the other is for a brand new spanky Dirt TLR 10 scale two-wheel drive kit. We want to thank you guys for all the continued support, and we continue to Connor Esbeck out front. He is currently on a 13.511 pace of just under a minute down. He's this red car, well, white, red, yellow car. There's Connor, young Connor. He was all about driving those NASCARs yesterday. He wanted to drive those NASCARs badly. All this RC around here, and these young kids want to drive the NASCARs and have fun. I just want to throw Reese. Hard to do on clay tracks. Well, Dangler, I mean, you can't throw roost in the winter. It snows. 90 seconds on, 90 left, 3:30 left to go. Two minutes on, 3 minutes left to go. Right now, Connor, Owen, Andrew, Daniel, McCoy, Tanner, Evan, and Daniel all going faster than Dalton Conrad's time of a 12.504. But we have lots of time to go. Let's see how it is going to Snow rooster, snow. It's rooster, roost. But it's cold roost, dude. Like out in the cold. Yeah, Connor's out there reeling. Connor, Owen, Andrew, McCoy currently in fourth. Here's young Connor. Ben Decker, and that is Andrew Thomas next to him. All right, so 1 minute left to go. We're still on board with Mr. Aspect. Let's follow somebody else, Danny. Pick who you want to follow. All right, Danny says, I'm following this one. I've been following him this whole time. I guess we'll be doing a lot of following here in a day or so. Six seconds left to go. Owen Vanderbeek to the front, followed by Esbeck, Thomas, Martin, Saresi, Schroeder, Ben Decker, Daniel Bender, all going fast, and Dalton Conrad. Still one more heat of 17.5 expert spec class to go. That's coming up next. Thank you, JLP. We appreciate it. We try our best. Danny, got a compliment on your video. The producer, cameraman says, thank you, JL Plet. All right, so Owen Vanderbeek resetting that TQ with a 13.510. How long will that hold up for Owen? Will he see it taken out? We shall find out. We have some fast guys coming up next. Let's see who we have. We have Ivan Moreno, Alex Sturgeon, Caden Meeks, Talon Henley, Matthew Gonzalez, Brady Carrico, Ryan Prince, Luke Pravacek, Shane Albarico, and Keaton Grant. All right, so, oh, wow. We are on race number 19 of 28. Don't forget, everybody, get your tickets for the 22X-4. And this one, I'm sure people would like to have the Ryan Mayfield RC10. All right, so Ivan, your top seed. You know, he's been racing quite a lot over there in SoCal. I know he races down in Mexico as well. And he's very good in 8 scale. Good to see him here racing some 10 scale. He was pretty good in 4-wheel drive earlier. Let's see if that carries on over to 2-wheel drive. All right, so we're on board with the orange and yellow car of Ivan Moreno. All right, so 35 seconds in, and the Carico Kid is out front, followed by Meeks, Talon Henley, Matthew Gonzalez, Shane Albarico, Ivan Moreno, Ryan Prince, Keaton Grant, Alex Sargent, and Luke Pravacek. And we'll see where Ivan is. He's still in 5th. Out front, the Carico Kid. Brady Carico is actually leading the points as well. All right, so just trying to bring up some information here for you guys. Talon Henley now moving to the top. So Talon Henley, the X-ray. Ooh, hold on, is he going to hold on? No, Carico takes it back. Ooh, Talon Henley having a long lap. Caden Meeks now up to 2nd. And Al Horn coming over here and getting some of my peanut butter pretzel snacks. No, but those are making me hungry. No, I'm good. I know they are. They're pretty good. All right, so Brady Carico, Ivan Moreno now up to 2nd. Matthew Gonzalez, don't call it a comeback. Say he never left. Keaton Grant, Alex Sturgeon, Luke Pravacek, Caden Meeks, Shane Albarico, Talon Henley, and Ryan Prince. All right, so that is Meeks and Carico. But Meeks has dropped down to 7. Moreno back on top, followed by Carico. Moreno got a just under a 0.2 of a second lead up on Carico. Matthew Gonzalez. Oh, that's Matthew right there that they're trying to get by. So the OG veteran Richie Valenzuela of stock racing right there. You can see Mr. Hobby Bing himself rocking that 1950s Richie Valenzuela haircut. Is currently in 3rd. Ivan down the straightaway, past the Coyote corner and into the double. He goes past sector number 2, down the steps. Into sector 3 goes Moreno. Sector 3 was 5.5 last time by. What's it going to be for Moreno this time? It's going to be a 5.6, so slightly. Sorry, an 8 point something. I was getting sector 2 and 3 mixed up. I actually don't have sector 3 pulled up because I needed some space. I'll have it pulled up for the finals. All right, so we're coming down to the end. Last 90 seconds of the 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive buggy class. The time to beat was a 13.510 set by Owen Vanderbeek out of the B Store. Ivan Moreno, Matthew Gonzalez, Alex Sturgeon are going faster than him right now. Keaton Grant is currently in 5th. Overall, Pravacek, Brady Carico, Talon Henley, Caden Meeks having a rough one here in the 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive spec class. Oh my goodness. Matthew Gonzalez is out front, and down the steps he goes. Moreno now 2/10 of a back. And there we have Matty G. He's the first green and yellow car. And that's Talon Henley behind him. 7 seconds left to go. Matty G on tap for a TQ here in the 17.5 two-wheel drive spec class. Oh, my goodness. Do not call it a comeback. Say he never left as he goes down the steps. And he's off that TQ pace because Ivan Moreno's there now. Alex Sturgeon's up to second. Ooh. Ivan having a long lap, dropping him all the way down to seventh. Matty G is going to finish in first. Oh, my goodness. Matty G coming out of retirement to take a TQ here in Q1 of 17.5 Expert two-wheel drive buggy. Well done, Matthew Richie Venezuela Gonzalez. Good job. Look at that guy. Look at him. Out there TQing things. Doing TQ things. Well done, Matty G. Ooh, I think 17.5 is going to be pretty good this weekend. What do you guys think? All right. Timber sled, dirt bike with a track and ski. Yeah, you do all these winter things, Dangler. I don't have winter things. I live on an island. All right, we want to say a big thank you to all the sponsors that make this possible. Obviously, Jconcepts, Exalt, Reedy, RC Sign Up, TLR, Hobbywing, Trinity, Bombshell Racing, Coyote, BeachRC.com, Team Associated, A Main Hobbies, S-Works, Schumacher, and of course the Elite RC Productions team. Thank you guys all for the support. We greatly appreciate it. All right, we got 3 heats of 17.5 Indy two-wheel drive buggy. First up is the C-Sort. We got Matthew Libam, Ben Cropper, Jacob Otten, Kyrie Barrett, Chuck Kleinhagen, Jeremy Jordan, Jordan Jenkins, Chuck Koppel, Cody Irvin, Jaden Alvarado, and Derek Lewis. Matthew Liebman. Want to thank all of you, chat, for joining us. This is pretty much our day one of our coverage starting here for the Jconcepts Indoor National Series number 16, round number 4. I was looking up points. I got distracted. You can find points in Elite RC Productions website. And let's see what the points look like for some of these classes. I want to look into the spec classes really quick. And it's now 6 o'clock. So we got about an hour left here of qualifying. And then we start it all over again tomorrow. Chuck Kleinhagen is out front. Let's go through some of these points. All right, so in the two-wheel drive mod buggy class, we have Aiden Horn, Brock Champlin, Tom Rennick, Chase Lemieux, Brennan Schimmel, Davey Bada, Alex Vanderbeek, Brady Carrico, Alan Horn, and Daniel Kobovic, who isn't here. All other 9 are here. No Dakota Fenn, no Ryan Cavallari, Nate Sutherland's here, Chase Raymond's here, Juan Lopez is not here, Levi Raymond is here, no Brandon Foote, Casey Blasik's here, McCoy Martin's here, no Brent Dalkey, Ben Decker, no Aaron Mitchell. Okay. Oh, wow, I saw Josh Sherrill's name on the list, but he didn't make it. In four-wheel drive modified, we have Chase Lemieux, Brock Champlin, Aiden Horn, Tom Rinderneck, Brendan Schimmel, Davey Bada, Alex Vanderbeek, Kobovic, Fenn, Cavallari. All right. We got a good bit of the guys who are in the top 5 of points, top 6 of points in mod here. 13-5, we got Carrico, no Aaron Mitchell, Talon Henley in third, Ben Decker, no Zach Mazarek. Evan Tapp not here, no Nolan Hunt. Hey, Tyler, thank you for the support. Ezra, thank you very much. I think Ezra's here. Thank you guys for the support. All righty, so we're at the 2.5-minute mark. Matthew Liebman is out front, followed by Derek Lewis, Cody Irvin, Jaden Alvarado, and Jacob Otten. Righty. So Matthew currently the only one on a 12-lap pace. He's currently on a 12-lap 5:20. And Matthew is the green, yellow, white car, yellow wheels, kind of in the middle there, making his way up over the triple, just checking up a little bit. It's like a little tabletop there that you can just about see. Alrighty, so Matthew still currently out front. Single double into the triples he goes. So there's, I mean, you can't really see it there. There's undulations and it's a very unique track. Ooh, looks like Matthew getting it. Oh, no, that's going to cost him quite some time. He had a 3.5-second lead, but he needs every second, every little bit of time that he can get if he wants to have a good run. We do have 2 more heats of the Indy two-wheel drive class to come.
Going upside down there. Yeah, no check from Trevor. There we go. Got everybody checked in now. Trevor, come on back and line it up, please. All right, Lane, you're going to go on the tone. Everybody else listen for your name in less than 5. Riley, Ben, Shane, Alexander, Charles, David, Matthew, Trevor, Chris, and Aaron. All right, guys, we're off and running. Race number 21 underway. What do you?
The Earnhardt or
The Earnhardt. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. What are you talking about? Listen.
4 minutes left.
All right, 1:15 down, 3:45 left to go. Riley Howard right now leading the way, 12 lap 5:12. All right, 1:30 down and 3:30 left to go. Lane still continuing to lead the way. 1.8 seconds up on Riley. David Miller holding on that 3 spot. Matthew Schroeder in the 4 and Alexander in at 5. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go.
All righty. Lane Lazar is out front. You're watching the B sort of the 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy class. And Lane making his way through the single doubles, jumping up into that corner tabletop across the loop into sector 1. So through the corkscrew he goes, over the double. Lane down the steps. Single, double. Lane Lazarus, Riley Howard, Ben Ludlam, David Miller, Alexander Eichler, and Matthew Schroeder all going faster than Cody Irvin's time. And Lane is a little bit, he's 2.3, he's 3 seconds off a 13-lap pace. Hello, Maxwell Smart. How are you? Welcome to Q1. We're almost done here. We got 7 more races to go. And Lane is not, Lane's now on a 12.507, so he's well off that 13-lap pace, but he's on a very fast 12-lapper. Let's see where that all holds for Lane. He does have one more heat to go, the A-sort coming up next. So you are watching the red and blue car of Lane Lazars. Riley Howard is in second. Ben Ludlam, David Miller,
Kuhn holding on to the 5 spot. Aaron 1.7 seconds back at the 4. Charles still holding on to 6 with Matthew 7. 1 minute left to go. Here in race 21, 22. You're on deck.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
All right, so Lane looking to have a 12.05-ish. He'll see if he can just drop a few tenths. And get going. So Lane Lazars, man, little Lane. All about dirt bikes and baseball now. Hello. Hey, what's up, the Kawuki? Hello, Mr. Magic. How are you doing today? I am hopefully working some good magic this weekend. But I'm happy to be back. doing some 10 scale stuff, really enjoying the 10 scale stuff. Aiden is in race mode. I'm sure at some point he'll venture over here and come talk to us for a little bit, but he's in race mode. Hey Bentley, how'd your qualifier go?
It was doing good. Some guy parked it right in front of me on the last lap. I was gonna leave for the heat.
Oh.
He parked it right in front of me right there.
Did you brake?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
I was just stuck in but on him. Like,
So that's what cost you your time.
I finished like,
Well, that's good. Where'd you finish overall?
20.
Okay, so you got some work to do. No more accidents. Good. Good stuff. Lane lasers. All right, up next is the A sort of the 17.5 Indy two-wheel drive class. We have Bo Jacobson, Adam McCown, Alton Henley, Wayne Schroeder, Jamie Peevler, Milo Brown, Charlie Kleenhagen, Anthony Santi, Tyler Henselman, Ronnie Witt, and Leo Dake. Yes.
Still restless with the thought that I could fly out of this cage I built. I kept chasing freedom through this world, but every road just left me empty still. I was looking everywhere for you, then you came with simple words so true.
The Kuki. I really want to make this race never being only heard good things. It's an absolutely beautiful facility. And Topline says we need that excitement back. Well, I get that. But here's the thing I've learned. If you come in too hard and you're too excited right off the bat, by the time Sunday comes around, you have no voice. So it's just more, as I've learned to call these races, this is Q1. We're kind of just going through the paces. And, things start to ramp up when Q2, Q3s, and when we get into the finals. So, but maybe he'll come over. I don't know. We don't expect him to. He'll come over for once in a while. But he is here to race this weekend. So we did get a cameo. And, of course, I always have to give him a lot of stick when he isn't doing well. So still early times, Top Line RC. Early days. I remember when I first started doing this, I would go hard from the very start to the very end, and I would be done. So now I learned to just pace myself. That way you guys enjoy the excitement when it happens or don't. I know there's many that don't like what I do, so that's fine. He says, I'll wait to... Trust me, it's probably going to start ramping up today. It happens like that. But, yes, definitely got to ramp up the excitement and save some of it for Saturday and Sunday. Because, in my experience, the INS mains are really exciting. And with this track being a dirt track with all the undulations, and it looks smooth, but it's really not smooth. I was walking out there. It's rough. It's bumpy in a different way. It's not completely smooth like it looks. It definitely has undulations and divots and dents and bobs, all that you can do. So, Alton getting it wrong, coming into triple, going to cost him a plethora of time, and going to cost him that top spot as he drops down to third. But we do greatly appreciate you guys being in the chat. Don't forget, we do have 2 e-ticket competitions going on currently at the moment. And the link is in the chat. One is for a TLR Dirt 2-wheel drive buggy, and the other one is for a Ryan Mayfield, the Ryan Mayfield 2025 Vintage Race RC10 buggy that he raced, the vintage one. Right now we have, just as I was about to say his name, he made a mistake. Adam McCown in the all orange, making a mistake and having quite a long marshal, but sometimes you just gotta know not to make mistakes like that. And Adam going to have a long lap, and he's going to drop down to 5th. All right, so we're back on board with the the orange. It looks red, but it's actually orange and black car of Mr. Bo Jacobson. And Bo, who I'm not mistaken did quite well in 4-wheel drive earlier, is also looking to take a TQ here. He's the only one on a 13-lap pace. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe he took the TQ in 4-wheel drive. It's been absolutely beautiful weather here. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. It was absolutely scaldingly hot here when we got here. And we had a little bit of rain yesterday, but it's been overcast, and it's absolutely been quite good temperatures. So it's been quite good. All right, so Bo, with 90 seconds left to go, comfortably out front. Not so comfortably now. It's 1.3 seconds is that gap as he's off of that 13-lap pace. So Bo making a few mistakes. Bira tacos. We had Mexican the other day. It was good. We got some Colton's barbecue to take home for supper, and we're good to go. Oh, yeah, I was talking to Neb as well, and I like Neb. I need to check out his video. When I'm on the road, I don't really get to check out a lot of that stuff. All right, so 27 seconds left to go. Bo is out front, followed by Adam McCown. Let me pull up and see where they finished in the last race. Give me a second, everybody. Yep, Bo TQ'd 4-wheel drive, and he is about to TQ 2-wheel drive as he jumps back up onto that 13-lap pace of a 23.9 here. And the last few laps, Bo Jacobson looking to go in as a overnight double TQ in both the 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive independent class. Well done, Bo Jacobson, if it stays like this as he comes across the line. Yes, it does. Another 23.5. That's a 13.22 for Mr. Jacobson. Adam McCollum in second, Anthony Santi third. Lane Lazarus will finish fourth overall. Wayne Schroeder at the saddle for fourth. Leo Dake, Riley Howard, Ben Ludlam, and running with Jamie Peevler. All right, up next is 2-wheel drive modified buggy heat, 1 of 3. All right, up next is Heat 1, the C-sort of 2-wheel drive modified buggy. We got Noah Hicklin, Joe Duffley, Jake Stolzing, Brent Riley, McCoy Martin, Ben Decker, Seth Curtis, Mark Decker, and Brian Cox. We agree on a lot of points and have the same understanding of most things, yet the ability to communicate on a higher level without, oh my goodness. What's up, Thomas? I wasn't going to say that top line. But yeah, I had some good chats I always have some good chats with Neb. He seems like a smart guy. His children are very nice. I met his daughter, and I think go check out Doofus's. It did make me laugh. I almost repeated it. I'm trying to be nicer. I don't, my lawyers have advised me to not mention that. Oh my goodness, not really. All right, so McCoy Martin doing double duty, Ben Decker doing double duty. A lot of these guys running mod with their stock cars. I do know McCoy actually bought another mod car. And let's see what he does. It's like almost like he needs to be running more. He's that fast. He likes it. Alrighty, so we're on board with Mr. Noah Hicklin. As we get ready to rumble. Hicklin in the green car coming across the loop. That was a 24-2 for him. All right, so Mark Decker and Ben Decker are racing each other. That's father-son out there. Well, was. Mark made a mistake and drops down. Ben Decker just threw it on a 23-9. There's Ben Decker in the X-ray. He was at Wicked Weekend racing last weekend as well. One I do apologize. One intermediate E-buggy there. And I believe he won intermediate E-buggy at PMB. Let me check my stats, because I do believe he won at Wicked Weekend. He said he did. I go to so many races, they start to combine. We was racing 8 scale last weekend? I'm only joking. I know we was racing 8 scale last weekend. Let's go. Intermediate E-buggy. He definitely did. Him, Patrick Wasser, the Tradardi, Mad Man Long, and Enzo. Oh, Enzo made the podium. Well done. I forgot. Doofus Bench. Did I say it wrong? What did I say? Did I say Doofus RC Bench? I always want to put an RC in there. Well, I put the RC in there because then I think people know it's an RC thing. Alrighty. So, Noah in the green X-ray out front. Ben Decker, actually associated, I do apologize. Ben Decker in the X-ray, currently in second. Stolzing in the associated. Joe Duffy in the associated. Lots of associated, sir. Lots of associates. Lots of R1s here this weekend. I'm probably thinking that some of these team associates are R1s, and because Danny doesn't have an R1 logo in the thing yet. Not yet, because we've only had one R1 at these races, and that's been Dominic Passioni, who's not here this weekend. "90 seconds left to go. Ben Decker is 1.2 seconds back of our leader. Right now, he is on a 13.509. Obviously, these times will drop as we go on. Right now, oh, Jake Stolzing has changed up his paint job. He's going to the all-flow yellow paint job. Might have brought his four-wheel drive up to get pictures. But Stolzing currently, in third, and a mistake right there is going to drop on a third. Milo hustling out there, but Bo Jacobs having to do the turn marshalling duties. Neb's bench. Yeah. Sorry. Doofus's bench. Yellow car of Mr. Noah Hicklin. Protege of Nick Gibson, I do believe. Throwing on some good laps here, looking for a solid 13.510. Decker with a 13.511. Decker just threw down a 23.7. All right, so 13,509. Time set by Noah Hicklin. How long will it stand with the B sort coming up? As the faster drivers come, let's see how long it will stand up. I want to thank you all for joining us in the chat. We greatly appreciate all your support. So we know Hicklin, Joe Duffley, McCoy Martin, Jake Stolsing, Ben Decker, Brent Riley, Mark Decker, Brian Cox, Seth Curtis. Up next, we have the B sort. Alex Vanderbeek, Brady Carrico, Mason Herrick, Casey Blasick, Nick Gibson, Nate Sutherland, David Alberico, Daniel Bender, Doug Leverrier, and Alan Horn. Hey, Mr. Paz, how are you? Guys, Danny is up there in the heat, working away. So I want you all to say a big thank you to Danny Paz for all his hard work that he does. Up there, doing the job of 4 different people at once. All right, so 30 seconds in, and it's Vanderbeek in the yellow car. He's the first one across the line, and he's leading the charge right now with Nate Sutherland and Nick Gibson. Doug Leverrier now to the point, followed by Vanderbeek, Sutherland, Nick Gibson. We're following the yellow car of Alex Vanderbeek. And Vanderbeek drops down to 4th. Mason Herrick by, Casey Blasick by. And let's pick up on Doug Leverrier in the white and red car, who now drops down to 3rd. Wow, that was impressive. There's Doug. Let me see. Is that Doug? I can't see. I cannot see who that is. We'll see when he comes across. Nice, but Casey Blasick is out front. Nick Gibson now to the front. Nick Gibson in the orange. So Nick Gibson, Casey Blasick, Alex Vanderbeek, Doug Leverrier, Mason Herrick, Alan Horn, Nate Sutherland. Oh, Nate Sutherland. With 140 down, 310 left to go. He's got a steep hill to conquer. Gibson, we're following him in the orange, white, and black. Gibson making his way up on the roller, jumps up to the top level, down the steps he goes. Quite the mixture of obstacles created by Alex Sturgeon here for the pleasure of the RC racers this weekend. Ultimate. You know what I need to get? I need to get some 1 million diff oil for my on-road car, 1,500 CST for the shocks, and 50,000 for the rear diff. 1 million up front or more. It doesn't have a center diff because it has a 2-speed. That's some heavy oils. All right, so we're back on board with Vanderbeek, who scored down in 7th. Now Doug is back to the front. Let's see how long he can hold on it. Doug Leverrier just coming across the line. There's Doug in the red car making his way up and over the double behind that green car. I think that's Blasick, who's just in front of him. Doug jumping up, down the steps he goes. A 23.6 last time for Douglas. looking to better that as he comes across the line into sector 3 at 24 flat. Not where he wanted to go. Alrighty then. So, up next is the the A sort of the mod class. And the time to beat, we'll see. We have 90 seconds left to go. Hey, Quackinator. I do actually, Quackinator. I ran at the ONS earlier this month. I ran gas truck, and I actually raced my reactor. So I had a lot of fun there at the Outdoor National Series. I do race sometimes when I'm here and there's a Florida RC Championship Series, whether it be 10 scale or 8 scale, I race in that. So it's fun. I enjoy it. I'll get some, bud. I'll get some. I gotta get some, man. I gotta get a lot of stuff for my on-road cars. That Kauki says, almost time to party. Oh, yes, buddy. Your two-wheel drive, A sort of modifieds coming up. The not Kauki Kato from Japan. I'd like to see that dude come over and race some more. He's good. Actually, let me tell you who took the TQ in four-wheel drive. Give me a second, guys. I'll let you know. Let's get some information. All right. So, in the four-wheel drive buggy class was Davey Bada taking the TQ, followed by Chase Lemieux, Aiden Horn, Brock Champlin, Brendan Schimmel, Tom Rennick, Nate Sutherland, Cole Tollert, Mason Herrick, Nick Gibson, Doug Leverrier, Chase Raymond, Noah Hicklin, Alex Vanderbeek, Joe Duffy, Jake Stolzing, Robert Katnick, Dylan Haas, Levi Raymond. A lot of guys just running double class, double the fun in two-wheel drive. Lefty, you got to get yourself one of the low C Dirt Oval RTRs when you drive travel. You know, I would love to try some Dirt Oval. I will be quite honest with you guys. The spec stuff is what I really enjoy. I tried Euro Truck here. I drove the NASCAR, the low C NASCARs. Now, I wouldn't mind a modified one, but I think the spec racing stuff is amazing. It's fun. If I lived here and this was my home track, I'd be running Euro Trucking into Mia class or an on-road. Don't get me wrong. I like the fast modified stuff, and that stuff's all cool too. But I really just want the cheaper spec class. So, and I love the crawlers. I did some crawling, but I would definitely. I've never driven Dirt Oval. I tried some oval, like concrete. I guess it was concrete oval. That's what got me a NASCAR. But I did try Dirt Oval once, but just a few laps. I would like to try a race. I like the scale look. The low C cars look good. I like their sprint cars as well. So, and I like the fact that you just buy the tires that you need and use the same tires. The only thing I don't like about it is the control, because it's very hard for me to use. I would wish Horizon and Traxxas would make radios with, or a lanyard mount that mounts to the top. Not the top, but near the top, not on the bottom. So people like me could drive them better. Alrighty, so two-wheel drive modified buggy heat 3 of 3. We got this man, Aiden Horn, Raging Aiden Horn, Davey Bada, who is your four-wheel drive TQ, overnight TQ, Levi Raymond, Chase Lemieux, Chase Raymond, Brock Champlin, Alex Sargent, Brennan Schimmel, Cole Tollard, and Tom Rennick. Oh, Alex was pumped. He's made both top A sorts of modified. Nick CNC, you are correct. You can't. It is. Dirt Oval is booming right now. The issue is, it's kind of got to fall. Like if we're at an event and they're doing it, or it's kind of got to fall on a weekend or sometime that I'm here. So that's it. And I would just go there and try somebody's car. But I think that, or one of the slash cars, that's perfect. That's the class I have interest in driving. Now the fully sprint cars by Custom Works and all the other ones, those are bad too. I like them, but I'm not sure how deep I want to go into that. I just kind of want to plug, play, and have fun. All right, so Danny wants me to test the interview mic because he thinks Aiden Horn's going to win and he wants some excitement in his life. So we're going to do a quick interview. We got to do an interview mic test. Right, Danny Paz? All right, so Aiden Horn is up front, followed by Levi Raymond, Chase Lemieux, Chase Raymond, Alex Sturgeon, Tom Rindernick, Brock Champlin, Davey Bada, and Brennan Schimmel. We're coming up on the first minute in the books with 4 minutes left to go. Right now, Horn on a 14:5:21. Up next after this, we have 3 heats of 13.5 Stadium Truck, and that will be it for tonight. Racers get to go home, have a good meal, get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we start with some practice. All right, look at Aiden, fully locked in. It's the hat, dude. It's the hat. Well, we know that Aiden really likes dirt racing, so not surprised here. 1 minute and 50 seconds left down, 3:10 left to go. Aiden Horn, Chase Lemieux, Levi Raymond, Brendan Schimmel, Davey Bada, your top 5. Brock Champlin sits in 6th, followed by Alex Sturgeon, as we are on board with the blue, white, and orange car of Senor Aiden Horn. And Danny, who do you want to follow, Danny? We got Chase Lemieux, you got Levi Raymond out here. He wants to follow CFT in the pink and yellow. Him and Schimmel's car is very similar in color. I miss the Masters Dirt. That drunk slash racing was epic. Yeah. Masters Dirt at Beach RC was epic. All right, we're going to get on board with Coyote Hobbies himself, Mr. David Bata. Here you can compare the 2 sector times between Aiden Horn and Davey Bata. Aiden is a lot faster. Just threw down a 9 flat. Oh, I like this. To Davis 9.3. A 5.5 for Aiden. And oh, it didn't count for. Oh no, hold on. Did it count for Bata or did it happen already? Oh, didn't update. All right, so it's still in battle mode. Still in battle mode. 1:42 left to go. Aiden Horn is out front. Alrighty, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, so Aiden Horn on tap for a TQ. Well, no, he's the only one on a 14-lap pace, so very good. Very good run for Aiden if it stays like this. And he would love to get a TQ point. He's currently at 292 points. He's up on Brock Champlin by 3 points, so an extra point would definitely help him. And Aiden Horn just making his way, elbows out, around the track. So we Aiden Horn, Davey Bada, Levi Raymond, Schimmel, Alex Sturgeon in 5th. He'd be pumped about that. Chase Lemieux down in 6th. Chase Raymond, Tom Rinderneck, and Brock Champlin. Right now, Cole Tollard in 10th, but scoring 15th overall. All right, everybody, I'm going to go have a quick chat with Aiden Horn. I'll be right back.
9 is extremely tight. Only
Levi
separated
Raymond
about 4 seconds.
Chase Lemieux done.
Davey Bada, you're done. Levi Raymond, you're done. Chase Lemieux, you're
Chase
done.
Raymond done.
Chase
Brennan
Raymond, you're
Schimmel
now
done.
done. Brendan Schimmel
Sturgeon
done.
done.
Alex Sturgeon done. Racing
Rob
back to the
Chandler
line,
done.
guys. You're all going to be done. It looks like Aiden Horn, nobody going to be able to take it away from him. He's going to be the only one to reach a 14-lap pace here in two-wheel drive modified buggy as Aiden Horn brings home TQ here for round number 1. All righty, guys, put your cards down. Come on out, grab yourself a turn marshal spot. Race number 20.
All right, so a TQ in the two-wheel drive mod class, only driver to go 14 laps. You get your round number 4 of your two-wheel drive, leading the points, I might add. So it will be important to get an overall TQ, so you get an extra point. So you go in overnight TQ. How confident are you?
Yeah, you know, I'm feeling good. The cars are great. The tires are great. Honestly, it's a good thing that, you know, the cars are working good because I really just need to try to log these results. You know, I didn't go to college. I actually got offered a scholarship, but I turned it down just to do this and grind on my B7.1. So it worked out that round, but we got to keep it rolling.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the track. How's it developing for you out there? It looks pretty smooth out there. It's not smooth. How's the traction coming up? And do you want to do something to your car going into tomorrow?
To be honest, the track was a little bit slimy that time compared to practice. I didn't have quite as much traction as I had throughout the rest of the day. I don't know if like the groove is getting a little bit like polished or whatnot, but the cars are still working good. The two wheel's been balanced every time it hits the track. The four wheel could use a little bit of tweaks, but overall the package is working pretty good, and the surface is pretty consistent.
All right, so are we, I guess you've been here a few times, are we expecting the surface to be a little bit different coming? Obviously, it will be a little bit different. What will you do different going into tomorrow morning's? Well, you got a practice session, then you got a qualifying session, so we'll see how it is.
Yeah, I mean, this track is honestly pretty weather dependent because of the layout. It's just, there's no floor, and it's not regulated. Like, there's not air conditioning in here, so it was a cooler day outside today. Like, the temperature wasn't that hot, so it's not as hot in here. So naturally, the grip is a little bit lower, but if tomorrow is hotter, then I think the grip will be higher. So this track is more finicky with weather based on how much grip you're going to have. So we'll check the forecast and then go from there.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the overnight T2 and your teammate Davey Bada taking the four-wheel drive as well. So it's a two-for Team Associated tonight. Let's see if you can wrap it up tomorrow.
Yeah, Davey's a very good boy. Shout out to him.
Good stuff. All right, good luck to you tomorrow.
Four minutes left.
Tyler Marg right now leading the way. TJ Williams in that number 2 spot. Connor Barrows in the 3 and David Miller in the 4. Your top 4 right now separated by 2.9 seconds. It's 13-5, two-wheel drive stadium truck. Heat number 1 of 3. Race 26 on the track. 27, you are now in staging. And 28, you should be working your way through tech, please. We'll be done, guys, just a little after 7 o'clock. Should be done right around 7:10 is when we should be done. Tyler Marg on a 12-lap 5:09. TJ Williams coming across line in number 2 spot now, only 0.7 of a second back.
3 minutes left.
Connor Barrows working in number 3. David Miller in that number 4. Myler Brown comes across line in number 5. TJ and Tyler separated by 7/10. So you got Connor and David Miller separated by 7/10 as well. Milo, Michael, and Matthew separated by 1.3 seconds. And Benjamin Cropper holding on to number 8 spot. 9.7 seconds back at a 7. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. TJ Williams right now on a 12-lap 5:09. In the bottom half of the race. He and Tyler Marg, them two are battling back and forth, back and forth. They're only separated by 0.2 of a second right now.
Two minutes left.
TJ and Tyler still battling out. They're only separated by 0.1 of a second. David Miller still holding on to that number 3 spot. 5.7 seconds back at that leading duo with 90 seconds left to go in the race. Is TJ, Tyler, David, Connor, Milo, your top 5. TJ Williams, 0.24 of a second up on Tyler Marg. Those two are so close together. With less than a minute to go. Oh, long lap here for Tyler. Oh, now he's going to be 2.9 seconds back at TJ for the race lead as TJ with a little bit of a cushion with 45 seconds left to go.
Seconds left.
Now that battle going to tighten back up here once again. As Tyler Marg now 1.1 seconds up on TJ Williams. Race clock about to expire here, guys. Keep rolling till you hear the computer call you done. Race 27. Coming up next, 28. Need to be working your way into staging, please.
David Miller done.
David Miller, you're done.
Benjamin Cropper done.
Benjamin, you're done. Race it back to the line, guys. You're all going to be done. You come to the line, you'll all be done. Wow.
TJ Williams done. Tyler Marg done. Milo Brown done.
All right, waiting on
Connor Barrows done.
Matthew and Michael.
Matthew
2 more to
done.
finish. Waiting on Michael. There we go, guys. That's a race. Everyone is now done. All right, race number 27. Going to be coming up next, guys. I need one volunteer marshal, please. One volunteer. Only had 8 in that last race.
All right, Tyler Marg setting that TQ pace. Weight 12.512, representing Wisconsin, trackside. Excuse me, sorry guys. Tanner Dillon up next, Anthony Santi, Anthony Woodruff, Aaron Kuhn, Ben Ludlam, Derek Lewis, Charles Cook, Chris Shepard. So it's going to be Tyler Marg first, TJ Williams, Connor Barrows, David Miller, Milo Brown, Michael McIntyre, Matthew Leibman, and Benjamin Cropper. What up? Oh, grilled cheese FPV. Buggies are cool, but I love the trucks. Do you race grilled cheese? First person view? Interesting. What's up, Jason Kissinger? Morgana?
Anthony, Woodruff, Aaron, Ben, Derek, Charles, and Chris. All righty, guys, one more race to go after this one here. Going to be done right about that 7:10 mark, guys. We should be done right around 7:10.
All right, hey, Uncle Eddie's Seasoning. Good evening to you, my friend. Hope you're well over there in Nevada. Okay, so we're on board with Tanner Dillon. I do believe he's from Colorado as well. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the chat. Aaron Kuhn, Anthony Woodruff, Derek Lewis, Charles Cook, Chris Shepard, Ben Ludman, and Anthony Santi. Only person going fast on Tyler Mark right now is this purple truck. I've always thought you was in Nevada. Well, I get, yeah, you're on the border right there, if I'm not mistaken. Very close to Nevada. All right, so Tanner Dillon now losing that top spot to Anthony Woodruff. .96 seconds down, 3:23 left to go. Nice. You were off-road fifth scale or on-road fifth scale? Grilled cheese. All right, so Anthony out front in that, I assume to be an X-ray. And that, oh, great. That was actually a great South Marshal. So he had a little bit of RC Pro driver luck just now for Mr. Anthony Woodruff. I told this guy, you remind me of Roach RC, but with Afro. Woodruff out front. Dillon, Kuhn, Lewis. Right now, Anthony and Tanner going fast, and Tyler Mark. I think Tyler's still running the PR car. Three down, 2 minutes left to go. And we're back with Tanner Dillon, who's currently 0.3 of a second off a TQ run. And he's back on a TQ run by 0.3 of a second. Anthony is now moved on to second. Aaron is currently in third, but he's being scored fifth overall. And it started to spread out right now. Tyler Mark and TJ Williams are good for third and fourth, but we do have one more heat to go. Oh, offer it HBI Baja. All right, cool. Cool. I have never had a fifth scale off-road car. Had an on-road car, never had an off-road car. All right, buddy. Take care. Thank you. All right, so we're coming down to the final races of our show.
Woodruff, it is tight battle top of the leaderboard here as these two are battling out for TQ.
45 seconds left.
Tyler Mark set TQ to 12 lap 5:12. Here they come back to the line. There's Tanner Dillon. He's going to fall down to the number 2 spot. Woodruff now going to be back down to 2. Tanner Dillon still in front. Both of them still running 5:10 paces.
Okay, so Tanner Dillon still out front with 25 seconds left to go. He is now 88 hundredths of a second up on Anthony. Nice. Low C22 SCT and the SCTE 4x4. I don't even think they don't make the SCT 4x4 anymore. Do they still make the two-wheel drive SCT? All right. So it looks like Anthony is back on top by just by 0.2 of a second. There's Dillon coming by, and that should be Anthony right behind him. And Anthony is going to reset TechU. Excuse me. I do apologize, everybody. I got a little bit tongue-tied. There's tongue-twisted. Anthony Woodruff is going to reset TQ with a 12-5-10 pace. Tanner will be in second. Tyler Mark drops down to third. TJ Williams. It's going to be Anthony taking the win, followed by Tanner, Anthony Senti, Aaron Kuhn, Derek Lewis, Chris Shepard, Chris Cook, Ben Ludlam. What's up, Kyrie? You all right, Kyrie? Good. All right. Last race of the day. All right, 13-5, Stadium Truck. We have Nick Gibson, Owen Vanderbeek, Emerson Sturgeon, Noah Hicklin, Shane Alberico, Evan Ceresi, Connor Espick, Joe Duffy, and Bo Jacobson. And we're getting ready to rumble here. Alrighty, so Nick Gibson going to start us off. Nick Gibson looking to do well in this class as well. He is a very good truck driver, very good driver, period, but truck seems to be a specialty. I actually prefer truck racing too. So hopefully next year when I do the ONS, I will run gas truck and stadium truck. Losi mini monster truck for my kids now. Also fly planes and build drones. Awesome. I have my Jake. Thank you, Andre Rochalo, for the purchase. We greatly appreciate it. Carlos Caraballo from Puerto Rico. Thank you, sir. Muchas gracias. Thomas Lane. Thank you, sir, for the purchase. We greatly appreciate it. Looking at Nick Gibson in the orange, white, and black car. Barbara Thomas. Thank you, Mrs. Thomas. And that's it. That's some of our e-ticket purchases. Alrighty, so everybody right now, besides Bo Jacobson, is going 13 laps. One minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Nick out there putting on a masterclass. He's currently on a 13.509. Shane Alberico is on a 13.513. Noah Hicklin, Connor Espick, Emerson Sturgeon. Awesome, dude. Well, it's still good that you're doing RC. I got my Jconcepts reactor monster truck here. I've always wanted a Losi LMT. I like all aspects of RC. I'm trying to do all the RC I can before I leave this world. So I'm trying to do all the RC. Okay, just listening to the schedule for tomorrow. So we get started at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We will have a practice session, then followed by Qualifier 2. Then we'll take a 1 hour lunch break and finish up Q3. No lower mains tomorrow. All finals will be run on Sunday. All right, so Nick Gibson is out front, followed by Noah Hicklin, Owen Vanderbeek, Shane Alberico, Connor Espick, Bo Jacobson, Joe Duffy, Evan Ceresi, and Emerson Sturgeon. Okay. All right, you can see our Mugen Siki driver's cam right there. Brought to you by Mugen Siki. Thank you, Mugen, for all the support. I'm going to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me today. I had a blast hanging out with the chat. Happy Friday to you all. If you're doing some RC this weekend, I hope you guys enjoy yourself no matter what it may be. And if you're going to be tuning in with us, I look forward to chatting with you all weekend. I'll do my best to give you the best commentating I can possibly give you. And then you guys won't have to hear from me for quite a long time. All right, Nick looking quite good out there in that Team Associated. All right. So, coming up on the 1 minute mark, Nick Gibson out there putting on a masterclass. He only has a 0.6 of a second lead up on Noah Hicklin, so his protege not too far behind him. Noah out there in that all green truck. So I'm sure that Nick Gibson will be excited for Noah to do well. I do believe that's his young Padawan racer. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know who that was he got into. Oh. It's going from... Oh, my goodness. It's getting rough back there, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. 15 seconds left to go. Oh, Nick added it big wrong. That's going to cost him. That might cost him the TQ. Let's see. Oh, no. Noah Hicklin dropped by. He might save it. He has a 3.4 second cushion. As Nick makes his way down the steps, coming into sector number 3. And let's see what Nick finishes up with. Is it enough to secure TQ? Noah, Owen, Shane, Connor, Joe, Bo, Evan all still running. Noah going to finish up. Nope, he can't make it. So Nick going to take that overall TQ by 2.4 seconds. Noah Hicklin, Owen Vanderbeek, Shane Albarico drops down to 5th. Connor Espic up to 4th. And that young kid Connor's pretty good. So Anthony Woodruff's time will be good enough for 6th overall. All right, guys. So we just wanted to say thank you for all your support. Thank you for joining us in the chat. We will start at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll be live. No, I won't be live because it'll be practice. I want to thank all of you guys. Thank you that all supported with the e-ticket competitions. From Lefty and the crew here at the Jconcepts INS, we will see you all tomorrow. You all have a good evening. Thank you for following. Ta-ta for now.
Nobody knows what each one does. Everybody swears it wasn't us. Cream light drops, away you go. Fastest buggy, still in the show. Perfect lap, feeling great. Then somehow you touch your fake. No crash, no bump, no reason why. Somebody whispers. One little grin, one little glance. If he notices, you got no chance. Kerfuffle, hey, there goes your perfect run. Kerfuffle, hey, hope you were having fun. And to quit, wheel falls off, timing blinks, that's your loss. Kerfuffle, hey, who's he getting now? Nobody knows, but don't look around. Button 1 kills your motor. Button 2 find every slower driver. Button 3 your wheel checks out. See you next weekend without a doubt. Button 4 Marshall's distracted. Button 5 your laps retracted. Button 6 the legendary one doesn't break your buggy and starts saying Kerfuffle. suddenly becomes an expert. Sliding screenshots, slow motion plays. Now his body agrees for 14 days. Kerfuffle! Hey! There goes your perfect run. Kerfuffle! Hey! The chaos has begun. Flame out, traffic, mislap, flat. Now the whole bit's asking, what happened to that? Who lost the wheel? Who missed a lap? Who wrote a novel on Facebook? Who actually pushed the red button? Nobody knows. Kerfuffle! Hey! Everybody sing! Kerfuffle!